What up, y'all? You know who it is. Your boy JD Kiss, you know what I mean? Right now with Chris John. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey, all my niggas out there. Let's get right into it. Yeah!
BTBTV.
Chris John, man. Yo, born, let's get him, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, right, never off plan. Used to get busy with them guns in my hand. 4 or 5 or a black 9 with $1,000 in my pocket and beef cool as a fan. BTBTV, we are not playing. Y'all just talk, we back it up and down. Sideways, that's what y'all saying. We Kyrie, Kanye. This a boss talk, so clown shit just fly away. Hop on the bridge, throw your frame off the highway. It's not a game, this is business, this my way. Real talk, your opinion is nothing to us. We gon' stay on jail. Long as y'all don't violate, it's not fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you could be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. But we the best, I swear. We the best, stay up in the mix. A project, politics, my move sick. Name well known from the hood to the sticks. 100 on the highway, flying so fast, burn the gears when I shift. Some people kick dirt on your name, what shoes you gave them. Broke your back for them and they got the nerve to play you. Kick rap's door all pushed and shut my way through. Bum rush the kitchen, put my floor up on the menu. The jealousy be hitting up in jokes. That's why I stay serious like David Banner turned in the Hulk in pure form like a Pope. Haters get infrared beams with the scope, so run and get ghosts. We fight good, boxed in like Floyd on the roast. I'm the great black hope. Man, we the team and they know it coast to coast and it just ain't fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you can be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. We the best. If you with us, put your lighters in the air. No, it just ain't fair. BTBTV. Just ain't fair, man.
If you own a gun, then...
Yo. What's good, my boy? Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. What's up?
Yo, bruh. You know this was just a topic we had to touch, but we was talking about this like yesterday, bruh. So I was like, you know what? Let me just hop on this, just do this, you know what I mean? Because I hear what a lot of people saying, man. And a lot of people... They trying to defend Fat Joe, talking about he was raised with mostly blacks and this and that. But we all know.
We broke down Fat Joe in so many ways, man. You know, he ain't even Puerto Rican. That nigga's Colombian.
Jersey Rich, salute, bruh. Jersey Rich, if you want to. Jersey Rich, if you want to, you can pull up on the panel too, man. Turf Dome. What up, gangsta? Strong cat. Let's get it, guy. We about to ride out on these niggas, man. Hold up. Let me send the link to my foundational FBA foundation or FB. I put FBA Foundational Black Americans. The hell I do, man. Yo, I messed that up, yo, big time. Hold up, y'all. Let me fix that. I'm trying to fix it now. All right. FBA, Foundation of Black Americans, part self. Yo, we got the hood blogger in the building.
We're about to turn it up, man.
We're about to turn this shit up, man. You already know, bruh.
Born salute. Much love and respect. Mac Mizzle. Much love and respect. What's good?
Yo, man, I'm about to send this. I gotta send this link to Jersey Rich too. I think he won't pull up if he's not working, man, because Jersey Rich, He's one of them good brothers. He got a good head on his shoulder. I like to hear what he got to say. Hold on, let me find his number real quick, man. Yeah, we're gonna start this, man.
Make sure y'all hit the like button, man, when y'all pulling up. Share this joint and all that. We just getting started, man.
Facts. We getting started, and man. First of all, let me do this the right way. I didn't even come out right this time. First of all, peace to the 5% nation of guys and nerfs. Salam alaikum, hamdulillah, rahmatullah to all the true Muslim brothers and sisters out there. This is the King of New Jersey. This is BTBTV, where we bully the bullies. I'm your honorable host, born divine almighty Allah. And we're going to do it like this, yo. Ain't no blood, no crip. We doing our own thing. BTBTV that started his own gang like nigga, what? We got the Mac Mizzle show in the building. We got SV Twiz, the hub blogger, one of the hottest out of Philly, doing his thing. Got the fire interviews with anybody you can think of from Philly.
Appreciate
Rap greats. Rap greats, yo. Y'all need to go check out his channel, you know what I'm saying? But before we get started, man, before we start showing any videos, what was your thoughts on what Fat Joe said on the Math Hoffa My Expert Opinion podcast?
Mac Mizzle, I'll let Mac Mizzle go first.
I think he lost his mind, yo. Like, how you gonna say all that fugazi stuff and then say they picked the wrong nigga? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. Like,
yo, Street 4917, peace, bro. Yeah, go ahead.
Damn well, you didn't do no album with Biggie. He said he did an album with Biggie. Now he's saying a whole lineage of people is broke and this and that, and like, yo, this nigga's out of pocket. Then he's dissing the pioneers of hip hop, like.
Yes, definitely what came to Lord Jamal. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Lord Jamal, we had our instances. You know what I'm saying? When I didn't agree with certain things he did, but Lord Jamal's a pioneer and he's God body. So exactly. You saying this man's is a broke?
He already called him out for a debate.
Hold up, you already called him a broke? He called him a broke nigga. Bruh, to be honest, Fat Joe, you're a white boy. Let's keep it funky. You're a white boy. You're a Caucasian that speaks Spanish. You don't got no dark skin in you, bruh. No dark skin. Like I grew up Puerto Rican. I'm from Elizabeth, New Jersey. That's why I'm tired too. I mean, these New York dudes keep talking about, oh yeah, the only people that know about Puerto Ricans is niggas from PA, New York, and Florida. Bruh, I'm from Elizabeth, New Jersey. We ain't had no Mexicans while I was growing up. We only had Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Colombians, and then we had Haitians, Jamaicans, Chinese people, Jewish, and Italian. We was a big-ass mix-up pot where I'm from. We had one high school, so all of us went to the same high school, unless you went to Catholic school. Well, let's keep it real, man. Jersey got just as many Puerto Ricans than New York City do. Hearing these little dumb niggas like Zip with the drip talking about stuff you don't know. Nigga never got a high school education. Nigga read the nigga read at a 6th grade level and want to act like he knows something.
What they say about the Ricans and what they say only New York,
Philly, only New York, PA, and Florida got Ricans, basically live with Ricans. And grew up with Ricans. And you know, I'm from North Jersey. All Jersey. It's a lot of Ricans.
South Jersey. Facts.
This is, man, put like this. When I was at elementary school and middle school, it was Ricans. It was just as many Ricans as it was black people, yo. They grew up with us. They lived in the projects with us. They played sports with us. You dig what I'm saying? So you trying to say only New York niggas know about it and speak on it. Well, I'm trying to let y'all niggas know. I'm a born and bred Jersey head. So I'm going to speak what I know. I'm going to speak with facts that my opinion is. You know what I'm saying? But my opinions are my facts. I don't care what none of y'all think about it. You know what I mean? I'm just keep it real. You dig?
Definitely salute the New York and all that. As far as hip hop wise, we know, you know what I'm saying? You know, allegedly that's the birth of hip hop, but at the end of the day, hold. Let me finish.
Oh, go ahead, finish, bro.
But at the end of the day, niggas, them niggas, bro, like the stuff be a little bit gassed up though. Like just like how like through all them years where it's like they had the platforms to promote a lot of stuff. It was people going through a lot of it, just like even they movies. Like you would think that goddamn New York the only niggas that had the rich porters and niggas like that around. Like it's just set up like that. They you know the stuff be gassed up over that joint, bro.
No, let me ask you a question. What you think about what Fat Joe said in Math Hoffa? Well, y'all didn't know what he said. I'm about to I'm gonna find this clip for y'all. I think Math Hoffa took it off his channel, bro.
Be careful when you play certain people Jones too. Like remember
I'm not gonna play Math. I'm not gonna play Math. I think Math Hoffa took off his channel anyway.
I don't know what he took it off for. What do you want? I can't stand when people do that, bro. Just like I understand why Norby did the joint with Kanye because at the end of the day, that wasn't his platform. But if you sat there and you allowed that, why pull it off? Because you see the backlash. I mean, you got to stand on how you feel. Don't switch it up because you see how people reacting on the internet and all that.
Yeah.
So what Zip have to what Zip have to say about that? What he say about that? About why he feel like no
goofy shit.
Why he feel like nobody can speak on it?
Yo, was Zip? Only thing what Zip was saying, Zip was like, he said, oh, Fat Joe, you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand.
Oh, my fault. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead. But Absolute 72, I'm going to address that. What I mean, they not the only ones that put their own money up to make them movies.
Yo, like King James Manuel, salute, bro. Appreciate you. I am King. Math Hoffa's a tether. Yes, he is. But yo, let me let y'all hear what my man Philip Scott podcast had to say about it real quick, yo. This fair use for educational purposes only. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, I got it right now. Yeah, I got it right now. Let's let y'all hear what he had to say. Then we're gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Hold up.
And that's just to attack everybody on Twitter. You see this run them? Like, you know, your leader, oh man, you gotta be kidding me, man. And so they trying to change the narrative. They're not from New York.
Right. Oh, nice salute,
so they telling a whole nother story. This was whoopity doop wop. Yo, bro.
Before I even get into the situation of Fat Joe, that black man, whoever he is, I don't know, that's sitting there interviewing him, to let this man sit in front of you, not even a black man, sit in front of you and tell you that you have people in your community is radical black racist and using the N-word in front of you. See, listen, let me.
Yeah.
Down here, like who are black.
Oh.
Let's go ahead and check that out.
These rumors were made by radical black racists. Let's just say that. Okay, it's a group of these guys that don't want to hear Jamaican, don't want to hear Guyanese, they don't want to hear a black guy that ain't down with them. Right. So their job is to criticize anybody who don't look like them or who ain't Black American.
Who are these guys?
You want me to say a name? We're going to give them too much clout.
I mean,
the FBA, Foundational Black Authority, whoever these brokers is. I'm just keeping it a buck. And that's just to attack everybody on Twitter. You see this run them? Like, you know, your leader, oh man, you got to be kidding me, man. And so they trying to change the narrative. They're not from New York.
Right.
So they telling a whole nother story. This was whoopity doop wop. This that yo, bro.
Before I even get into the situation of Fat Joe, that black man, whoever he is, I don't.
All right, now let's get to let's get how we gonna say? I'm gonna use my zip with the drip shit. Let's get to this. Let's get to that. Hold up 1 second, yeah. Let's get to that. Let me move myself. That's a solo layout. Yeah. All right, brothers. Now, what y'all think about what Fat Joe just said? And all them black niggas laughing. All them Bojangles, shoe shovel niggas laughing.
Bozos, bro. A whole crew of bozos all chilling together, talking goofy shit.
I'm glad he said that.
So we know, right?
What you said? What you said, Twist?
I'm glad he said that, boy, and I'm gonna let y'all know why. But first, I just gotta just real quick, I gotta say the absolute 72. What I mean by gassed up, I don't mean the stories was over exaggerated. I mean that stuff was going on all around the world. But it was a point where New York had stuff on smash. Why you think that the South came out how they did? Because New York was blocking them. And you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different conversation, but I don't want to get off topic. But that's what I mean by it was gassed up. But why I said that I'm glad that it was said is because it was, I feel like Dr. Umar spoke on this before, where we the only culture, bro. We accept everything, bro. We accept everything. So when you sit up here and accept everything, when it come hit you in your face, don't come crying, bro. And I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? I don't get into the politics and all that, but it was the same thing just now when the lady Kamala was running. We saw the majority of the black community snapping, the black women crying. It got to a point where black men got attacked just for, you know, standing on principles as far as what counted in society. So when we sit up here and then we co-sign these guys and make them feel like they are part of something, not saying that they didn't do what they did in hip hop. It's not about them being a part of hip hop. It's about the foundation of it. I heard somebody try to use the term where they talk about basketball and all that, saying that that it was created by white men. You never heard nobody say that black people created the NBA, but it's not deniable that the black people that came in the NBA were superstars. We got the Jordans, but it's also the Larry Birds and all that. But black people never, you know what I'm saying? Even the boxing, that old head back in the day that was knocking out all those white people and all that. We talked about the greatness of the black people that was in these sports, but we never claimed, you know what I'm saying, that started. So that's what happens when you have people like Fat Joe, and then you got Math Hoffa and all them sitting up there laughing. Nobody is checking them. Nobody is correcting them. So he feel comfortable that he can sit up there and say that in his face. And I'm not gonna say nothing crazy on your platform, but
yo, bro, say what you want to say, bro. Say what you want to say. It ain't crazy.
So black people was allowing Fat Joe to say nigga for years. Not one of his parents is black. Where they do that at? You know what I'm saying? He don't got one black parent, bro.
All his parents are European looking Spaniards. None of them got no dark skin.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So when we talk about hip hop and all that, and that's coming from, you know what I'm saying, from black culture, now we talking about wearing fatigues and all that type. And now we talking about how you dress, how you talk. Everything is a lot different. So if you come from a different nationality and you do that, you can feel like you are part of it, but you following our wave is what it boiled down to.
Yo, let me say something. I want to say something, right? You had a great point. I'm gonna say this. That's like me having a cookout at my house. Now this is my house. I started the cookout, and the only thing you do is bring a dish. That's what the Puerto Ricans and the white people did with hip hop. They came to our cookout and brought a dish. Now they want to say they helped start it, they helped create it. And yo, even with Busta Rhymes, man, just don't talk about Joey Crack. Let's talk about Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes got knowledge of something. He's a 5%er. And he said, black man got no culture. The 5% nation of guys on earth were created. Goofy shit. Hold up. The 5% nation of guys on earth was created in America. That was our culture. We started that. Father Allah, Clarence 13X. Minister Clan 13 vex before he became father-in-law. He started the 5% Nation, along as being a minister for the Nation of Islam at one time. He started it. So how we don't got a culture? You're living our culture, bruh. You're a 5%er. You're a 5%er. But we don't got no culture. Our culture is hip-hop. Man, James Brown been breakdancing since the 50s. Michael Jackson was breakdancing in the 60s. Yo, bruh, hold up. Now let's name some Dolomite been rapping in his comedy since the 60s, bruh. Dolomite. So you think because you bring some rice and beans to the cookout that a lot of people ain't gonna eat because you might got pork in it, that you're able to say that you invented something? Oh, it came from Jamaica and Puerto Ricans? Nah, Negro. It came from black men in America. That was our form of expression.
Bro, if you listen to
hold on. One more thing. Let me say something. At Negroes, hip hop didn't start in the Bronx. Hip hop been here. It been people scattered back in the day from St. Louis, from North Carolina, from South Carolina, from Georgia, from Texas.
Speak on it, God.
What you think scatting is? Come on, bruh. That was hip hop. That was rap. That was rapping in them lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Breakdancing been here. What you think when they kept the Holy Ghost in the church they doing? The praise dances. They've been praise dancing for years.
But when we talk about breakdancing and all that, what people fail to realize is that was a portion of hip hop. Talking about breakdancing is like talking about the Harlem Shake. It's like talking about the stingy leg. Like that was just something that was added in with the hip hop and all that. But let's talk about what the definition of hip hop was. The definition of hip hop was, it was spreading the message, but also talking about the daily struggles of being a black man in America, or what we saw, on what the plot was. And then that's when they redid everything, and then they pushed gangster rap, which a lot of people give NWA the credit for starting a gangster rap, but the first person that was doing that gangster rap stuff was from Philly, Schoolie D. It's just that he didn't get that push. Schoolie D was rapping that real street stuff.
Hold up.
Before anybody.
Before I cut you off, Schoolie D was starting that gangster rap, but you know who else did? He from New York too. I think he's from Corona, Queens. Cool G Rap. Before them LA niggas came out, Cool G Rap was already talking that gangster shit, Road to the Riches, all that. You know what I'm saying? Schoolie D, Cool G Rap. It was quite a few MCs. The Ultramagnetic MCs out of Jersey, from Elizabeth. All gangster rap.
Yep.
Let's keep it real.
We got Big E in the building.
Big E, salute.
Big E already going there. You said born.
No, Big E. Now you got to come up on the panel, Big E.
Yeah, now you want to talk. Big E want to talk. Let me see Big E. He wants to run his mouth today.
Big E.
Nigga, we wasn't gang banging, nigga. We gods. We was gangsters, nigga. Y'all gang banging, we was gangsters.
Let's talk about it.
Wait. E right there. Hold up. I'm about to punch E in the eye. Old ass.
Schoolie D. Shout out to NWA, shout out to Ice Cube, but Schoolie D was gangster rapping before them. It's a known fact. It's a known fact. Even Ice-T spoke on it. Ice-T spoke on the first time he ever heard somebody spit a gangster rap with Schoolie D. It's just that he wasn't nationally lit like that.
Y'all the kid, peace to the God. Yo, we got everybody here, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, man. Hit that like button, that share, that subscribe button. And yo, y'all can also hit the Cashapp and donate because we speaking some facts today. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, man. Finish what you were saying.
Yeah, definitely. That's all I was saying. You know, salute to everybody and all that. And plus, Born, man, you know, it's your stream on how you want to do it. Anybody want to come and debate anything we saying, Born might drop the link, man. If y'all want to come up and talk, y'all talk. We can get into it today.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link. Don't show respect on my channel. No disrespectful, because I ain't trying to get flagged for this. This is gonna be a good show.
Yeah, keep the profanity, no R words, nothing crazy like that.
Yeah. You gonna keep it all wise and civilized around here. You know what I'm saying?
Or you'll get your head beat in. Get your head beat in. Let me drop the link. So in case some of the guys want to come up and say so, I'm gonna drop the link and I'm gonna say the link. I'm gonna pin the link. I haven't did this in a while, but I'm doing it now. So if y'all want to come up and say something, man, don't be afraid to speak what's on your mind, man. It's the God here. Let's go. Now go ahead, Twist. Go ahead, finish what you were saying, my brother. Oh, here go Big E.
Oh man, we got one of Cali's finest, man. Let's
hey, yo, salute.
Cali's finest in the building. Yo, what's salute, bro?
Salute to the chat, but can we be a little more definitive here, fellas? Okay, when y'all say gangster rap, y'all, they wasn't rapping about no Crips and Bloods and no banging and no slanging on the streets and jacking. They wasn't doing that. NWA started talking about the lifestyle that we were living.
Yo, what do you think the game?
Hold up. Let me hold up.
Hold up. Was y'all talking about Crips and Bloods, or was y'all just talking about street element?
No, listen.
Street element.
Hold up.
We had gangs in Jersey and New York back in the day, before the Bloods.
Hold up. Let me just say this real quick. Just because we say the word gangster, that don't mean Bloods and Crips, bro. Before Bloods and Crips, they was calling mobsters gangsters. Gangsters is a lifestyle. Being a gangster is people that was out there. You could be a bank robber and you a gangster. You could be out like.
But that that wasn't classified. That wasn't classified that at all.
You crazy because Crips and Bloods wasn't even gangsters from.
Hold up. Okay, so hold up. So if this is what, this is my problem with a lot of my East Coast brethren, right? One hand is hold up. Let me say this. Let me say this. And y'all can't deny it now. Don't switch up now. Now, at first, it was, well, man, that gangster rap messed up rap. It messed up hip hop. Now you trying to take credit for the first gangster rappers. Which one is it?
Hold up. For one, the people in the streets never said gangster rap messed up the community. It was the people that was older that was listening to stuff like Earth, Wind, and Fire and all of that.
Bro, you didn't hear Professor Griff say that?
Hold up. Y'all want to hold up? You want to say something? You hold up. Ice-T, hold up. Ice-T. Where the fuck is Ice-T from? Ice-T is from Trenton, New Jersey. He didn't move to Cali until he was 16 years old. And he left by the time he was 21.
Ice-T said out his own mouth, bro. The first gangster rapper he ever heard was Schoolie D.
But that's Ice-T though. Why do y'all think that these niggas like they word hold weight?
Because Schoolie D was out before them. Is what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah, but them niggas wasn't, man. That shit wasn't considered no gangster rap. That was not considered or classified. Bro, look, if that was the case, Criminal Minded should have been considered gangster rap, but it wasn't.
So
who classified that the gangster rap back then?
All of us did.
I'm older than all you niggas, like Born said. I'm an old nigga. That wasn't none of that shit considered gangster rap.
All right. We're gonna do all the cursing, but we're gonna say what we're gonna say. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, you're right. My bad on the curse. But wasn't none of that considered gangster rap?
Listen, so you saying NWA was the first gangster rappers?
No, okay, but this is what I'm saying. This is where, to me, society kind of get that twisted up. That was the lifestyle that West Coast dudes was living. I'm not even gonna say it was gangster rap. Niggas was out there selling dope. Niggas was out there jacking. Niggas was out there gangbanging. So all they did was put that style on wax. I don't know.
Bruh. You listen? Did you ever listen to KRS-One?
I sure did.
Criminal Criminal Minds
Sure
was straight
did.
gangster album. Straight gangster album.
Born. What I'm saying, what I'm telling you is when that album dropped, right? When that album dropped, that album was not considered or classified as gangster rap. That didn't come along to gangster. The label gangster rap didn't come along till years later. Criminal Minded was considered a work of art. Poetry is still in my top 5 songs of all time.
Cool G rap's not gangster rap.
Well, I mean, it depends on what you. Okay, once again, it's whatever you see. This is okay. Look, this is what my thing is. Let me tell you what the problem to me was.
But Big E, this what you doing. You from the West Coast, bro. You was over there listening to that. What I'm trying to say is, when Schoolie D was out, before that NWA shit and all that took off, bro. Before it took off, he was already ramping like that, bro. We don't got Crips and Bloods in Philly is what I'm saying. So he was already putting that to his lifestyle. He was already talking the lifestyle of how it was in Philly. Y'all wasn't listening to that over there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. NWA came out. They got pushed. They had the majors behind them. That's how the world heard about them, bro.
That's cap. Let me but see that we disagreeing on that. We disagreeing on that. Check this out. Them niggas used to be at the Compton swap meet every day selling them tapes out the back of their car.
All right. Let me ask you one question. Did Ice-T drop before NWO? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yep.
And where Ice-T from?
West Coast.
No, he's from New Jersey. Trenton and Summit, New Jersey. He was born and raised in Jersey.
You can't claim nobody that's not claiming that.
He do claim it.
Yo, Flex, drop a bomb in him.
Boom! He do claim it.
Bro, look, check this out.
Money, he moved right back to New Jersey.
Okay, but what do he claim to be? What do he claim? What was he claiming? Was he claiming West Coast or East Coast?
He claimed the East Coast.
No, he wasn't.
Nah, he wasn't claiming the East Coast.
He was not claiming no East Coast. Same just like with Pop. Y'all could say he from New York, but he was not claiming New York.
Ice-T was definitely claiming West Coast. He definitely claimed it. I thought he was from West Coast. I definitely think he was from West Coast.
Exactly, bro.
He was born in New York and raised in Summit, New Jersey.
Look, let me tell you from the West Coast and the older cat. And remember, I was there at the beginning of this shit. So let me tell you where I think the East Coast messed up at. Okay, before NWA, everybody loved the lyrical wizardry of the East Coast artists. You know, your Heavy D's, you know, Tretch, all that, right? As soon as NWA come out, now all of a sudden, them dudes want to be boys in the hood. And it's like, hold
on. Tretch was rapping like that already.
Yeah, but Tretch still had lyrics. What I'm saying, look, bro, you can't say that, okay, on one hand, NWA messed up rap, then Wu-Tang come out, pretty much rap about the same thing, then say they the greatest rap group ever. That's garbage.
Well, listen, when you say people saying it messed up, it's a certain group, bro. You can't sit up here and say when we say that messed up rap. It's a certain group of people that said it. Just how people from my generation, which is, you know, younger than your generation, we can sit up here and say stuff about the drill rappers. It just was the era above y'all that was saying that messed up rap. It wasn't the people from the generation of that.
Yo, I just want to say something real quick.
That's what they were saying.
Hold on. I got my boy Harlem Nights in the middle. Shout out to my bro Harlem Nights.
Salute to everybody on the panel, man. Salute to everybody. But I just wanted to drop this back on Fat Joe real quick.
Go ahead.
You know, with me being half black and Puerto Rican, right? And growing up and listening to a lot of these full-blooded Puerto Ricans say the N-word, it just never sat well with me. You know what I mean? It just never did. Like, I even on some occasions told them, like, yo, you know, you shouldn't be saying that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a term of endearment coming from you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
build on that, bro. Because we're talking about But I'm talking about, I'm going to tell you what the problem is, right? I'm going to tell you what the problem is. Somebody that was in one of them seats should have got up and smacked him in his mouth. That's what they should have did.
Facts.
Once he started that disrespect. Somebody should have popped him right in his mouth, bruh. Because anybody act like he's such a gangster. The nigga wasn't a gangster. The people he had around him was gangster.
The only person black in his group is Remy Ma.
No, Armageddon black too. Armageddon, black and half.
Yeah, but where's all the people out there? Where's all the other rappers at that should be out checking this nigga though? Because you remember, bruh, like again, since Born called me the old head, do y'all remember when MC Shan and
hold up, one second. We got 233 people in the building. Y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button, man. We get into the business today.
Look. Do y'all remember when KRS-One and MC Shan was going at it back in the late 80s?
Yeah.
Okay, you remember during that beef, they was talking about where hip hop was created at, and they wasn't talking about no Latinos during that battle. You remember? If you remember when Chris was rapping, when they was talking about Queensbridge and South Bronx, they wasn't talking about no mixture and no people. You know what I'm saying? They was talking about the creation of hip hop, where it started from. Nobody was talking about no Puerto Ricans
at all.
Okay, number two, when that fool Cologne and all of them started this mess, they must have forgot they already was on tape saying that they got this music from black people or the Morenos or whatever they said. They already said it. Even DJ Charlie Chase said, nah, we got this from black people. We had to be black. We had to emulate black people in order to do this. So I don't even understand why even Lazy Legs even said that. Oh, we got this style from the Morenos. Okay, so you saying you got it from black people. Y'all said this already. How are you trying to go back on your word now? You can't take that back. You already said where you got it from. You know, them Latinos was hella racist back in the days. Their parents didn't even want them talking to us. Fact. They didn't want them fooling with us at all. But now you got these punk ass Ricans or whatever the hell they are trying to say we was all together. We was all cool. No, we wasn't cool, nigga. We was never cool like that. And y'all showing y'all hand right now.
Hold up. Universal Truth for Law. Peace to the God. Yo, now you got knowledge of self. You walk around, you wear my rocking the flag that we rock, right? I don't care what nobody said. Yo, when it comes to Joe got busy, yo, y'all don't know. Joe got busy. Joe didn't get busy. People got busy for Joe. Charlie Rock LD got busy for Joe. Come on, man. Let's keep it real, man.
And my whole thing is this. And salute to everybody in here, bro. You said it's like 200 people in here. Yo, it should be at least
217.
Yo, we should have at least 100 likes, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It takes a quarter of a second. Just hit the like button. But I gotta say this.
Yeah, man.
Whether Fat Joe got busy or not.
Pound a like.
That's not the topic. The topic is the respect. Wipe your feet before you come in my house, bro. That's what it boiled down to at the end of the day. And the biggest issue that I had with Math Hoffa and them, because I understand they running the platform, they got a brand. They didn't have to disrespect that man, but I feel like somebody should have at least educated that man right then and there about what FBA stood for. So to have a panel full of black men and let him say, oh, whatever those guys are, they should have gave him an understanding of what it was. Like, let's keep it respectful now. Because now at the end of the day, you sit on here saying whatever you want, and they sit up there, he in the high, bro. That, you know what I'm saying? That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? We can't tolerate disrespect like that from somebody else, from a whole different culture, when we out here putting each other lights out every 2 minutes with no issue. You dig what I'm saying? It's like we gotta be on point just to pass a little 17, 16-year-old young boy that'll put your lights out in half a second, but y'all gonna sit up there and let somebody disrespect and play with the culture like that, bro. If he felt like if he felt like that, the Hispanics or whatever, they helped start hip hop. All right, that's one joint, but how he got out of pocket with the FBA situation, That was completely out of pocket, bro.
Yeah, but they didn't help start nothing, though. Don't know. Look, I'm old enough to remember. It wasn't none of them. It wasn't none of them. We not, look. What are you saying he got busy doing? What? So what he got busy? What do that got to do with the creation of the damn music genre? Nothing. They were not there. Period.
Salute my brother.
He wasn't there.
Yo, check. Hold up. Let me say something else. Let me say something. Like I said earlier, you wasn't here, and Hard Nights wasn't here. I'm gonna tell you what it was. It was like me having to cook out of my backyard, and I told these Puerto Ricans to bring a dish. They brought some rice and beans, and now they part of the creation of hip hop. No, bruh. We invited y'all in. Y'all wasn't the creation of hip hop.
Let me tell you what the problem is. They're trying to latch on to something because the dominant society know who created it. But I think that personally, they mad because the dominant society is looking at them as cheap labor. They invented nothing. Their cultural music, the dominant society don't buy. Look, you want me to tell you why NWA blew up? Because it was suburban white kids buying the music, not Latinos. The first concert that I went to, it was black and white. It wasn't no black and Latinos because in the early 80s and mid 80s, it wasn't the Latino population back then that it is now. Okay, what got the news and the government involved, they started seeing you remember the Wigger white boy was born off of that. You remember that's when Wigger came about because suburban white kids was listening to NWA. Ain't had nothing to do with no damn Latinos. That's a whole fact. I'm 55. I was there when all that first started. From Curtis Blow, Sugar Hill Gang, all that, because all my top 10, probably 7 out of my top 10 all-time greatest rappers is from the East Coast. So can't nobody tell me that. You know what I'm saying? But to me, they know that the dominant society looks at them as cheap labor. So now it's like, oh, well, we helped create hip hop. No, you didn't. You didn't help create nothing. All you did was bring more racism and problems to us. We wasn't never cool like that because y'all came over here wanting to be white. When you check their citizenship papers, they check white. They want to be white more than they want to be black or brown.
Hold on. I'm gonna say something. Puerto Ricans, they're Puerto Ricans part of America, so they don't have to. When they check, they put black Spanish. That's what they put in their shit. That's what they've been doing.
Well, out here they put white.
Yeah, but you got Mexicans out there, man.
I was about to say that he over there with the Mexicans.
Mexican put white on their shit.
But hold up, you remember we tried, even with the Ricans, remember when we tried to, you remember when we said, oh, well, Puerto Ricans is part black too. No, we ain't. No, okay, well, you know what? Stay over there now then don't come claiming our shit.
I know them Dominicans get down like that.
Look, y'all remember when Sha'Carri was losing and the Jamaicans was beating her? It was like, well, we all black. Nah, we the Jamaicans. That's Sha'Carri and Sha'Carri. When Sha'Carri started whooping their ass, now it's like, oh, well, we all black. No. So when y'all was winning, you made the distinction. You was Jamaican and the Americans was the Americans. Okay, she FBA, y'all not. Let's keep it that way. Y'all started that, not us. We too welcome into all these groups that disrespect us. They got their numbers up. Now they feel like they, just like out here, Born. Out here, the Mexicans used to be cool. They got their numbers up. Now they tripping. Now that ICE is on that ass, it's like, well, black, brown, hold your own nuts. Now they mad. Don't come. We don't want to be included with y'all no more. Since y'all drew that line, we gonna stay there. Fat Joe is proof. Fat Joe is proof of how these people feel like us. This nigga got on because of us. Now he want to disrespect us. All these groups do that. Every last one of them. When everything is going good for them, they don't include us in that. But everything going good for us, now it's we are the world ass shit. Nah, get up out of here with that. You can't have that both ways.
Hold on one second. Monique Hill, whoever's being disrespectful in here, put them on timeout, sit them down, put them on ice for a little while. You dig what I'm saying? Because we having a civilized conversation.
I mean, for real, boy.
Hold on. Listen, hold
did.
on. Myself, King God, peace, God. Why does the devil call our people African Americans, Jamaican, Puerto Rican, Caribbean, etc.? To make us think we're different from each other when we're not. You know what I'm saying? The black Puerto Ricans and the white Puerto Ricans, just like the Negroes in America and the white boys, they don't like us. They don't really like us. The white Puerto Ricans do not like dark Puerto Ricans. My stepfather was a Puerto Rican. He was a great man. He was a black man, and he was a Muslim. Universal Truth, Allah, peace. And he was Muslim. He was Aki. Two of my best friends growing up was black Cubans. Their parents was Muslim, but they was black Cubans. That racist stuff didn't start until people came straight from the islands over here to move their relatives, and then they started. Well, what you messing with that Mayete for? You know what I'm saying? Why you messing with that Mayete? Or what the Puerto Ricans call us? Morenos.
You gotta remember though, New York is different than like Cali and places like even Philly is segregated. You know what I'm talking about?
No, but Jersey, we're not segregated. That's why everybody say
y'all not.
We're not segregated.
So New York and Jersey, y'all not segregated. It's not no boundaries, bro. It ain't no boundaries. Like
don't leave Connecticut out.
Connecticut. All right. Yo, Harlem. Say that shit, Harlem.
This a prime example, bro. In jails, like I heard the stories from New York where they was really where like the Ricans and all that was really setting fire to the black people that was in jails. It ain't like that out Philly, bro. And I'm pretty sure it ain't like that out Cali, because I hear about everything is like separated. Don't cross this line, bro. Y'all do y'all over there, we do us over here. But
he got too comfortable, bro. He got way too comfortable.
Yo, bro, you know, I'm gonna tell you where we making mistakes.
Yo, let all them nice finish, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But go ahead and say what you said, brother.
He got way too comfortable. You can hear by when he dropped it, he was like, "Oh, I don't want to say nothing too crazy up here, you know. I don't want to say the name." So he already knew he was overstepping his boundaries. You know, he already knew it.
Well, from what I see, I think we be too lenient. Like, for example, we should not be fighting Ryan Garcia or Teofimo Lopez. Y'all heard Ryan Garcia go on that rant, and then when they asked Teofimo Lopez who would he fight next, Terrence Crawford or Shakur Stevenson, he said whichever one of them monkeys want the banana first. See, to me, we ought to stop giving them fights, all that, because you can't make no money unless you fight the black fighters. What we got to start doing is start systematically.
Hold on. Jose Chavez in California, FBA is literally homeless men.
It's more homeless Mexicans than it is black people, nigga. I'm out here in LA. That nigga lying. That nigga is lying.
Listen, and that's what we not going to do. We're not going to put no energy into somebody that's completely, you know what I'm saying? Let Big E rock out, bro. These people be wanting certain responses.
Well, no, he be coming in Red Supreme chat like the hell we look in LA. All of the criminals is mostly Mexican because the jail is like 75% Mexican. When you look on the street, you're going to see a whole lot of homeless Mexicans. Jose Chavez, I'm right here, nigga. I see your dope head asses on the street, nigga. So shut up. Anyway, like I was saying, since they want to be on our nuts so bad, you know what I mean? Tank shouldn't fight Ryan Garcia no more. None of the black fighters should fight Teofimo Lopez or let them make money on their own, in which they can't do it without us. You see, this is what I'm saying. They couldn't make it in hip hop without us. Fat Joe whack ass, if he needed Irv Gotti and them, Ja Rule and them was putting out hits after hits. Weezy is considered to be among the greatest. So if it wasn't for him singing the hook on Make It Rain, that song would have flopped. Okay, we don't need them. They can't carry nothing on their own. You know what I'm saying? if you take puns, dead in the middle with Little Italy, you take that out of that song is whack. Fat Joe can't carry nothing like that.
Hold up. What did Big Pun say? Half Black King, half God body? What that mean to you? Y'all remember that, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
Big Pun said half Black King, half God body.
Let's take it a step. Let's take it a step further though. Let's go to
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. We got probably y'all the Maker brother in the building. Salute, man.
Salute, King.
All right, man. What you trying to say? I see you trying to say something in the chat, but you know what I'm saying, they wasn't letting you talk.
I was gonna say we could take it a step back with the Big Pun album. He got a whole song up there called that N-word SHIT. That's a fact.
See?
Damn.
So this our fault, man. A lot of this our fault, man. We let people get too comfortable. Like, for example, there's no way in hell Tekashi 6ix9ine should have had a rap career. You get what I'm saying? And look at what happened. He ended up putting 100 niggas in jail, but that nigga shouldn't have even been welcomed in the culture.
Look who was holding him up though. Shotty.
But that's our fault though. That's what I'm saying. We let all these people in, right? And they come in specifically to undermine us. Now look at how many people was in jail behind just Takuchi. You get what I'm saying?
Hold on. And I'm gonna tell you something too. You know what I'm saying? I used to like Big Pun. I used to like Big Pun music. But I'm gonna tell you one day, man. Right before I could turn myself in. This was like 2000. I turned myself in to do it for this case, right? So me and my peoples and shit, we went to the Queen of Hearts in Elizabeth, New Jersey, a strip club. And I'm there with my chick, my son mother. We all chilling, we all bugging out. So I'm used to Big Pun sitting at the bar with a couple of his homies. And he's like, I have my universal flag, the iced out universal flag. He's like, yo, God, peace, guy. He's like, yo, he's like, that's your chick right there? I'm like, yeah. He was like, well, how much would cost me to buy some of her time? Now we're in a strip club, but this still is my woman. You know what I'm saying? You still take your woman wherever you want to take them. Yo. And even Cuba Link was like, he heard something about it, but he didn't want to say nothing because, Big Pun is mad. I had to tee off with the nigga right in the club. Him and his homeboys, we all got to rumbling, we all got to shaking. I told my son mother, like, yo, go get the car. Before I even did it, I said, go get the car. She's like, what's going on? Me and my brother like, go get the car. Take your girls with you. You know what I'm saying? They went and got the car, and we tore the spot up. You dig what I'm saying? And that's a fact. Because like I said, even me and Q was talking about it. QB was like, yo, I don't want to sit up. I heard something about that. I didn't know how it went down, though. Right. Came to Elizabeth, New Jersey, my hood, nigga. He did that. That's what made me start disliking Big Pun. I liked his music, but I didn't like him as a person no more. You know what I mean? So,
man, F Pun. I don't want to cuss on your joint. F Pun, bro. They be rolling the red roll carpet out for that boy. I lost respect for that boy when they put that video out of him pistol whipping that female, bro. We don't do that.
His wife. He pistol whipping his wife.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Who did that?
Pun.
Big Pun pistol whipping his wife.
What?
Yeah, it's on video. He on there, and them guys sat around glorify them and all of that.
Lucy first, appreciate it, brother.
Bro.
Yeah.
We pistol whip niggas to open up safes. He up there pistol whipping a whole female in the joint. What type of time was going on?
Yeah. Now that's true. I remember that. You're right about that, bro.
Well, it's just crazy to me. It's just crazy to me how
hold on.
People that's claiming to be
hold on 1
creative.
second. 13NK, show your face before I let you up. Show your face, 13NK. Let me make sure you're a real person. All right, here we go.
It's just crazy to me how.
What up?
What up, bro?
Hey, bro, real quick, I just want to say, bro, we got rid of our black population a long time in Latin America. We killed you niggas off. We gonna get a race war in North America, nigga. And y'all niggas gonna die off, nigga. Keep playing with us,
You
boy.
see that? You see that? You hear that? Y'all hear this, nigga?
Yeah, he gone.
Yeah, now we got Puerto Rican Rambo on here and shit, nigga. You begging the white man to keep y'all in the country, nigga. Shut up, nigga.
Listen, man. You should have let him come out. I would have aired him out. Ain't nobody trying to hear none of that shit, bro.
Nah, but see, this is what I don't like about peons like that, nigga. First of all, we didn't even start this. We did not make this argument. This started because Whack Joe said they co-created, and all we said is no, you didn't. Now you got you got mark ass niggas like this cat that just left off here to come yell and scream. You get what I'm saying? All because we said no, y'all did not help co-creating nothing. Now he hollering about a race war. You nigga, we already been there and done that. Right now, you need to worry about that white man keeping your ass in this country, nigga. That's what y'all need to be worrying about, nigga.
Get him, A.
Nigga, that's what y'all need to be worrying about. Tom Homan, nigga, you need to worry about whether your mama and your daddy and your people, nigga, still get their pass, nigga, while you worrying about us, nigga. Ain't nobody worrying about y'all. Nigga.
Big facts.
I know one thing. We ain't gonna leave them women alone. I know that. No matter how.
Nah, but that's the problem, though. That's
my
the
whole
problem.
thing is this:
You
how you a
can't-
conquered race, and then you want to come in here and say, "We're gonna die off"? Like, yo, we're the dominant gene. You're goofy.
He's a loser, man.
Yeah, that nigga a mark ass nigga who got a computer or a cell phone to come on here and yell because wherever he come from, ain't nobody thinking about that nigga. All these niggas do, that nigga sound just like that loose cannon nigga, just a whole lot of noise. Ain't no nothing, just mouth.
Big fact.
Know what I'm saying? Like all these niggas get online and talk like they Rambo. When the Rambo niggas I know don't even have YouTube, none of that. Like real talk. You not the niggas I know that's really about that life. They don't have no social media, nothing, homie. I'm not even playing.
Hold on. Let me say something. I want to say something before we go off the topic. I'm gonna keep this real, man. Well, I'm from Elizabeth, New Jersey, man. I grew up with Puerto Ricans and Cubans like my brothers. We ate out the same bowl. You know what I'm saying? We rapped together. We sold drugs together. We fought together. You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm starting to see all this, and this is coming from a white Puerto Rican / Cuban guy that's able to think it's all right to call a legend a broke nigga.
Bruh, that's whack. Hey, but look.
Hold on.
So how was y'all jail scene out there?
Hold on 1 second. Illuminati, show your face, man. That's him again. Hold on. Let me see. Is that what you gonna say, bro?
Yo, as far as the white people trying to, Cuba and Venezuela, we allies with Russia and China to kill white people. We've been killing, nigga. We've been putting fentanyl in their coke for so long, nigga. We not worried about white people. White people and black people are the ones we want to go to war with, nigga.
Y'all niggas can't win a war. Y'all niggas can't fight. Niggas can't see us in no shape, form, or fashion. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Bruh, do you hear how stupid that nigga sound? There is nowhere in hell that no group could go to war with the American military.
Jay Johnson, show your face, Jay Johnson. Show your face.
What'd he say? He didn't say nothing.
Man, the American military will bomb your whole country. Nigga, what are you talking about?
Jay Johnson, show your face before I bring you up, bro.
They got drones, nigga. They don't even need to send troops. They got drones that can bomb you niggas now. Stop it.
And if you from over there, stop talking about that work and all of that. Y'all grow it over there. Y'all got all that. We ain't got that over here. Ain't nobody trying to hear nothing about none of that work or nothing. Like, come on, bro.
He talking about he ain't worried about the white man and they getting ready to ship y'all asses out by the 100 millions.
Hold on. We got another brother here, bro. Jay Johnson, speak your truth, bro. Let me hear what you gotta say, bro.
Y'all, blessings to the chat, blessings to the panel. How y'all gentlemen doing today?
Salute.
We're great, man. We're great.
Salute,
Amen.
Salute, champ.
Amen. Blessings. This topic is very overdue, extremely overdue. We should have had a topic like this talked about. I think I heard somebody else in here earlier say they're from LA.
Yeah, I'm from Compton, big dog. Compton always.
Yeah. Hey, blessings to you on West Side Gardena.
Okay, well then you know the vibes then out here. You already know.
My bad, that's my truck. Nah, for real. I'm already knowing, Brody. That's why I came in here to speak on it a little bit, drop a little bit of game, and then I'm gonna jump down because y'all cooking. I don't want to get in the way of y'all cooking y'all recipe.
All right,
but
bro.
It's like this. OG put it to me a little while back. He told me being a black man is a full-time job in itself already. Because imagine, you set the trend. Nobody on earth want to be like anybody else but you. You wake up in the morning, you're a black man. See, they got to wake up in the morning and pretend to be one. They got to wake up in the morning and say, now, I don't know if it's topic sensitive, but I ain't going to say it in this, in this panel. They got to wake up in the morning and say,
what you got to say, man.
They got to wake up in the morning and say, nigga 500 times in the mirror before they feel like one. I'm already one. Understand me? So everybody, OG put it to me like this, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to drop down. OG put it to me like this. A black man could go in any environment on the planet, any other tribe, any other whatever, walk out with the baddest female. So they see that, I want the baddest female too. What do I got to do to get the baddest female? All right, you know what? Let me put on some Jordans. Damn, that didn't work. All right, let me put on a gold chain. Damn, that didn't work too. All right, let me get the car. Let me talk like him. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But you can see that that's the trademark. That's the blueprint. That's what it takes to be cool. That's what it takes to be like one of them. If I ain't doing that, I'm failing. I'm losing. Because I ain't got nothing back home that's cool. I don't call my grandma the N-word every day. I don't speak that way at home. I only do it out there in the streets where I think it's cool and where I think I could get the girl. He also put it to me like this. Imagine you got a business, right? And there's a business next door. Now you sell burgers. And that business next door sell burgers too. But your burgers are selling. Their burgers are not. So you got a recipe. So one day they figure, you know what? I'm going to sell burgers like them over there. So one day they tweak their recipe a little bit like yours. So, okay, so now they got 2 customers. The next day they tweak it. They got 4 customers. The next day they got 10. After a while, it's no longer even their original recipe. It's your recipe. They copied you 100%. And that's just another way of looking at it. They could do anything we could do. They could try to imitate anything we do, but they'll never be the originators. They'll never
They even copy our degeneracy. They calling each other nigga now. They saying on the set. The most craziest things that we do, you see them emulate that now. You see, look, when you see if you see a Puerto Rican or a Mexican with a gold grill, come on, where you get that from?
Exactly.
Now y'all want chains. Now you wearing Air Jordans. Now you talking like us. Now you saying dead homies.
For real. I was just at Super Mall. Last week. I promise you, ain't nothing but Mexican there buying a gold grill.
Come on, bro. And then remember, they trying to say, well, we created the low rider.
Biggie, hold on 1 second. Like the guy Jonathan Kidd said, everybody want to be black till it's time to stand up and be a black man.
Facts.
When it's time for us to go to war, they gonna turn on us too. They gonna tell the police where we at. Oh, yo, I just, you looking for Born? Yo, I just seen him. Yo, he just left. Yo, he seen that coming. He trying to hide in here, but I told him he had to get at my store.
Bro,
they tell the police all that.
All that. So what it is it seemed like to me, I think they just mad because we done woke up to the game that they was playing. See, at first, we was like, whatever. But now we like, well, nah, because all we said was, look at what really got them mad. Well, nah, y'all didn't help create nothing. Oh, y'all racist. Wait a minute. We didn't say nothing about your race. All we said was, you're not finna get no credit for nothing that you didn't do. Okay, even your own Puerto Rican quote unquote pioneers even said, nah, we got this from the black people. We had to dance like the black people.
Hold on. Check this out. I want y'all to hear something real quick. I want you to hear what Cuban Link had to say about this. And remember, I don't know.
Hold up, Born. Before you do that, Born, how many people in the building, Born?
Man, it's 364 people now.
How many likes we got?
Let me check. See how many likes we got. I can't see it. Let me see. Hold on. I'll tell you right now.
Listen, if y'all disagree with what we say or whether y'all agree, just hit the like button, man. My man Born got the link up for anybody to pull up. If y'all want to pull up, whether y'all agree or y'all disagree, just keep it respectful. We can talk like men.
We got 100. We got 124 likes here, man. Let's get these likes up to 200. Let me get 200 likes in here.
Facts.
Bro, I ain't never seen the clout chase on this level, bro. I have never seen a group clout chase on a level like this, bro. Even look, the new generation of Latinos, whatever group you want to call, they don't dress like people used to dress when they first started coming here. They don't talk like them. They use black lingo. You hear them when they get ready to fight. Oh nigga, these ain't even black people. They calling each other nigga though.
Let me tell you something. Funny shit, yo. Oh, Zion, let me see your face, bro. Make sure you real, bro, because I want nobody to be porn bombing me, bro. Show your face, bro, so I can bring you up.
Y'all not wearing Air Lopez. Y'all wearing Air Jordans, nigga. Y'all not wearing Air Miguel's, nigga.
They wearing those. See, I know a little bit about the West Coast.
Zoe, show your face so I can pull you up, Zoe. Let me see your face. All right, hold on. All right, peace, Zoe. What's going on?
They wearing them Cortez.
Peace.
Yo, Zoe, turn off your YouTube, bro, because you echoing.
Hold on.
Turn off the YouTube. Yo, you good now? Good? Yeah, he good. Now, what you were saying, you good?
I was saying, they was talking about sneakers and all that, but the Mexicans on the West Coast, they be wearing them Cortez and stuff like that. They got their own little sneakers they be using.
Yeah, but they wear Jordan. They wear Jordans too, champ. Like if you go to them games and you see them out, they got them, champ.
Don't nobody wear more Jordans than them doggone Regan chicks. And them Jones don't be right, bro.
The only thing I know is that all this talking we doing, it's not gonna stop Raheem from talking to Maria.
That's true. Yo,
but look, let me ask. I'm glad you said that. Let me ask y'all something though. Y'all as men, y'all see race relations between us and any Latino group is shaky at best, right?
Hold on. We got. I look like a Latino. Hold on. Let me bring my Latino brother. Hold on.
Hey, listen. Hold up. Before you bring him up, if homie, you know what I'm saying, is homie talking or what? Because we're not gonna have people sitting on the panel. The last guy you brought up, is he gonna get his audio right and say what he gotta say? But we not about to have people just
hold on. Nah, I took him on. Hold on. Yo, Gabe, you up here, bro? What's good? Yo, Gabe, you up here, bro? What's good? You there?
His connection crazy.
Yeah, I don't hear nothing from him.
Nah, I don't hear nothing from him. Let me see. Hold on. Let me remove him and put him back in. Yo, Gabe, you there? Oh, nah, something wrong. You gotta come back in, bro.
Hey, but look, let me ask this question though. For real. Like my man said, everybody still like them Marias. Okay, cool. Now, with y'all knowing the state of race relations, when you decide to reproduce with that woman, right? When you decide to reproduce with that woman, why would you bring a child into that situation?
Yo, hold up. Hold up 1 second. All right, hold on. Zion News TV. Say what you gonna say, bro, because I'm trying to fix something. Zion. Zoe News TV.
Yeah, it was good. You can hear me?
Y'all can hear you now, bro. Go ahead, say what you gotta say, bro. We can hear what you gotta say.
Right. I was gonna ask you, what you think is the resolution for that?
What's the solution for that?
The solution. This is the solution. The solution is speaking up about the facts. We can't do nothing else. What we supposed to do out there and go get violent? Like, no, that ain't the case. The case is that, us that come from this culture, we gotta speak up because you got people like Lord Jamar, Tariq Nasheed. They said what they said. We can't do nothing but speak on it at the end of the day. It ain't no solution. The solution is putting the facts out there and people doing their due diligence that feel like anything other than what we talking about.
Facts. I
But
agree
they
with
could
that.
stop lying though. If they stopped lying, that would actually because remember, bruh, we wasn't saying nothing about this until Fat Whack Joe said that we did this together.
We got another brother in the building. Salute, bro. What's up?
Salute.
What you got?
Hey, I ain't heard nobody say they agree with Fat Joe yet, and I agree with him. You know, I agree with Fat Joe. I ain't disregarding what you brothers are saying, but at the same time, Lord Jamar is walking around here talking about that the earth is flat. Which one of y'all agree with that?
Hold up. But that's a whole different subject. So you said
that's
you
what
agree
he's talking about. He's talking about the stupid stuff.
We're not talking about the
That's
earth
totally
flat.
besides
Listen,
the point.
hold up. We talking about who started hip hop. So if you agree with Fat Joe, then where's your facts of Ricans?
He out of here, bro. Yo, 5 5.
Yeah,
My boy 5 5 in the building.
You should have let him.
No, he's still there. I got him in the back. Real quick.
Yeah,
My boy 5 5 in the building.
Bring him back up, boy.
All right, hold on 1 second. First,
let me answer this question.
Yo, 5 5. Hold on 1 second, 5 5. Let me bring old boy back up. You right here, bro. I see you right here. Hold on 1 second. Let me bring old boy back up real quick.
What's popping, people? I wait my turn.
All right,
come on, let's get it. Who was just answering the question?
There you go, bro. We have
all right, listen.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the controversial stuff. I'm talking about.
We keeping it on one topic. We're not talking about the earth. That's a whole different genre right there. That's like talking about religion and all that. We ain't talking about the earth is flat. We talking about who was the creator of hip hop. So if you say you agree with Fat Joe, you saying that you
I'm not talking about that, bro. I'm talking about the FBA stuff.
Well, bro, that's what we talking about, though.
That's what you just said.
What you mean?
He said the
FBA
from. FBA was an identity created in 2023, bro. And y'all like we all own it. I'm not on no identity that was created in 2023 just because Tariq Nasheed is talking about get with what I'm saying, and everybody are tether. The Jamaicans are tellers, the Haitians are tellers, the Puerto Ricans are tellers. Just because Tariq Nasheed say that shit, hell no, bro.
No, hold on,
what I'm saying? We a boat ride.
Bro, it is separating us. Man, you sound crazy.
Yeah, you sound crazy.
We're a boat trip.
Where's that's enough. Yo, he out of here, bro.
He's totally off kilter. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yo, 5 5. My boy 5 5. He's a light-skinned Puerto Rican black Negro. 5 5. Salute, bro.
Light skin. You the first nigga ever called me light skin.
What's good, my boy?
Hey, yo, salute, bro. Listen, man, I try to tell niggas all the time, bro. What makes a Puerto Rican is black, white, and native to our island. You got to remember, this nigga over here, he worked for Jay. You know what I mean? These niggas, he probably saying that shit just to get clicks. Because, we always grew up together.
Yeah. That's what we said.
Yeah, but growing up together is one thing. We just talking about where hip hop started at. You know what I'm saying? And the whole situation is no doubt that Puerto Ricans added to hip hop. We talking about the creators of it.
You're talking about the actual day it started?
They were there, they were around, but they didn't create it.
So this is what he's talking about. This is what he's alluding to, right? So in the beginning, right, because a lot of people are disregarding the actual people that were present. Like the DJs that were there in the parks, the break dancers that were actually there, they're saying that, yeah, the Spanish people were there. But the people that weren't present are saying that we weren't. How that work? Because Fat Joe wasn't there. He wasn't old enough for that. But you got people like Crazy Legs, the niggas that was with the breaking crews, they were present. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think we look at too much to what's dividing us.
Hey, 5 5. What's your name? 5 5. Let me ask you something. What, 5 5? That's your name, champ? Because I can't see it. So look. Now you said Crazy Legs was there, right? Okay. Now Crazy Legs said in one of his earliest videos that he got his dance from the Morenos. He's on video saying that. So what he still is saying is Well, we saw the black people doing it, so we started doing it. He's on video saying that.
I'm trying to tell you, we are black.
Okay, but hold up, but hold up though. But listen what I'm saying though. And since you are a Puerto Rican, you seem to be down to earth, dude. Let me ask you though.
Of course, dude.
When it's Puerto Rican, like say if it's something that's specific to Puerto Ricans, everybody is Puerto Rican. But then when it's something that's specific to black people, now we are all black. But it don't seem to work that way coming from the other side. Like we gotta share everything we got, but everything that's culturally yours, you get to keep.
No, you are correct. So now that you got to remember. All right. So the best way to put this is I'm the first generation born here. Everybody prior to me come from PR. You are correct. So now with certain versions, I want to put this the right way. So now you know there's light-skinned Puerto Ricans and dark-skinned Puerto Ricans. You know this, right?
Yes, sir.
So now a lot of the light-skinned Puerto Ricans don't like us dark-skinned Puerto Ricans. Get that?
Yeah.
Shit don't make no sense. Don't ask me to make sense of it because to me it don't make sense.
Now with that being said, now I'm glad you said that. Now, how can a group that don't even like the darker skin of their own people try to call us racist? You don't even like the darker skin of your own people, and you expect us to think you like us? That is absolutely insane.
No sense.
That is pinche loco.
Yeah, I don't listen to them niggas, bro. Because
Joey Crack is on crack.
When we came up together, I don't give a fuck what your complexion. If we in the prisons and we banging out together, we going through, my nigga, you my brother. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, see that's not finna work out here, champ. When you go to jail out here, you ain't rocking out with no Mexican, and ain't no Mexican rock. I don't care how close you are.
He's not Mexican.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
So check it. I be talking to a lot of y'all West Coast people because I be on YouTube on the West Coast side, and this is why I try to explain to y'all, to a lot of West Coast, that division that y'all still have out there, we don't have out here.
We never had that division.
We don't have that division.
Okay, but look. Let me tell you something. Look, I went to the pen back in 1990. I went to the pen when I was 20 years old. And that black Mexican thing, it was real back then. It took me for a whole loop. My homie Gato, I know his whole family. I slept on his couch before. When I met him, when we ran into each other in the pen, he had to turn his back on me, champ. That's word. They cannot, Mexicans and blacks do not fool with each other in the penal system in California. That's the whole fact.
Yeah,
you know what's crazy? That's crazy because there was mad black Mexicans back in the, you know what I'm saying?
But y'all missing the point. Y'all missing the point. And this is where I'm gonna land at. And much respect to you for pulling up. Because you know what I'm saying, you kept it respectful, and I see exactly what you said.
Oh yeah, this guy here is a champ. This guy here is a soldier right here.
He is. But the whole,
that's my bro right there.
Listen, the whole thing in a nutshell is this.
Salute for pulling up.
The whole thing in a nutshell is this. Pay homage, because at the end of the day, bro, it's like you, and no disrespect. At the end of the day, like you said, you was born over here. So when you chilled around black people, you picked up from the black culture, bro. It's just like you on here saying nigga and all of that. Like, you know that's our slang at the end of the day. And that's what it boiled down to. That's what it boiled down to. Our culture is our culture. How we talk, how we dress, all of that. So, you know, when y'all, whether y'all born over here or you know what I'm saying, you came over here, when you gravitate into our culture, pay respect. And that's what Fat Joe didn't do. He came on there and disrespected us. This ain't about Tariq Nasheed. I don't even
out
watch.
Of his way to say nigga and all that.
Listen, I don't even watch Tariq Nasheed. I don't care about him. So whether he created the FBA last year, the whole thing of it is facts is the facts, and the facts is when Christopher Columbus came over here, and they had them slaves and all of that sitting over there fighting, they war and all of that. That's where it stemmed from.
Hey, yo, let me say something. Hold on. Let me say something real quick. Let me say one thing real quick. And check this out. The funny thing is, right, you said We fighting about we talk about Fat Joe, right? Damn, I lost because so many people talking. Check this out. We talking about Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? Fat Joe is not a black Puerto Rican. He's a white boy. That's just like me being dark and a white boy saying the nigga word to the N word to me. I'm gonna punch him in his mouth. That's what it should have happened to Fat Joe. Fat Joe's a right, yo. Check this out. I'm gonna show you something. Yo, I want you to hear something before we start. I want you to hear something real quick because I've been trying to get this out. Check this out. I'm gonna show you something. This is my man Cuban Link. You're a Panda Chop. This is what he had to say about Fat Joe being a alleged racist, y'all. Shout out to Panda Chop, man, for letting me use your content, bro. Salute.
Okay, you saw the Smooth interview, right? Where he spoke about being in the studio.
Smooth, yes, sir. Smooth always been a real one, a good one. He's been taken out of conversations since he wasn't been brought out like that. And the reason why I told you, interview that brother, is not because, he takes my side. He just knows the truth, and he's a humble dude that's going to speak it the way he saw it, the way he processed it, and the way it was. Yeah. And that's the reason I told you, yo, my nigga, Smooth, when you asked me who's Smooth, and he didn't go through me, he told you.
Yeah, he reached out to me directly.
And then when you reached out and said, yo, who is this guy? I told you who he was. But I haven't told Smooth in 16, 17 years. You understand? So he got his own recollection of what the truth was. But I give anybody the welcome. Yeah, he was there. Just as the fact he was there, and I'm wondering in my mind what you're gonna say. And I don't preparate those people. I don't do that. Right. I don't go tell them, yo, don't speak bad about. Speak your truth, brother. Just like I said, I told you if you ever get to interview Joe, speak your truth. Let me see if I watch it in a way of let me see if I could even see how he might have came up with that. But when I see flaws and rise and you're trying to change history because you have a motive, then I can see that. And I just want to recognize the snakes, and I want to recognize the real, who because in this society, this is that we're living on. Oh my God, we can see it to the highest level of transgender dude trying to act like they're a real woman. So the lying part of life right now is it stretches from every subject of the world, every topic. So it's crazy that we living in this thing, and they call it woke culture, but it's like they're woke, but they're trying to put you to sleep. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I relate all of that, all them facts, how the status of the world is right now, to all these lies being told by these people that are in power, especially in the music industry, that they're trying to change the history, so they can suit them, and they're looking past the damage they're doing with their lies and the credit they're taking from other people, and really the damage they're doing, man, to the game. And it's been a way of life for them. So right now we can really see them in action coming out and showing us this, like, how retarded do you sound, or how crazy you are. Like me, I sit back and say this, but it's like it's not far-fetched. It's not far-fetched. I see the temperature of the world. That's why I told you before, gangsters are the biggest snitches. Liars are the biggest truth tellers. Like it's upside down. And it's not just in this music game, it's everywhere. Right. It's everywhere. So, Joe is definitely a part of that.
It's crazy because before I started watching some of the old interviews, and you've brought up Smooth plenty of times. I just forgot his name of who you were talking about, but you have brought him up before, Now, the clip in our interview, he said that there was a time where you guys were all in the studio and Joe started to make certain comments about, the Morenos have had their time. Now it's our time. And he felt like it was like an underlining racist tone to it, even though I asked him, I was like, could it have just been pro-Spanish? Like, isn't this, like that's possible without you being racist? Yeah. But man, roll the clip.
No offense.
No, bro.
But if you're paying more than $30 per month on car insurance,
I'll run this whole John. Let us rock up.
Guys.
Oh, yeah, hold on. I want you to see what he said about the racist shit. Hold on.
At the start of this,
hold on, I want you to see what he said about the racist shit, bro.
I'm desensitized from that. I'm desensitized because I'm inside the crew.
All right, here we go, right here. I want you to hear this.
Damn Morenos, I'm sick of them. Some jealousy part to it, and I understand. Me knowing if you're around me saying those things, I mean, I've been around there where Joe definitely told stories of that showed his racist side to it because he went through things in the past where he was being bullied by black people. So I understand it. I'm more understandable to that thing, but I don't think at the end of the day he shows racism. When it comes to one-on-one, I think he feels better than the black person. But I think as a whole culture, I think he knows how to embrace black and brown together. That's what I mean.
So with the conversation that Smooth was talking about, do you felt like that came across as like racist in any way?
I didn't take it as racist.
Okay.
Because maybe I'm desensitized from that. I'm desensitized because I'm inside the crew. Right. So I know the Spanish language well. I know our position well within the business stratosphere of the game. We all the only Spanish dudes that are making noise, and black people are embracing us. And it's really, he was taking it in the business, maybe tone of voice where it's like us against them, but yet we gotta be that crew that stands out. But at the end of the day, the moral foundation is that we all in this together. And just because we're Spanish, we don't want to separate us from me.
And that, like, man,
we don't want to
listen,
separate
bro.
ourselves that we black, we
Listen,
Spanish,
bro.
we together in this.
Listen.
But
as
far as being a leader,
bro. And this is what I gotta say, bro. At the end of the day, shout out to Cuba. Like, personally, like it ain't like I'm saying this not nothing about racism or nothing. But we gonna talk about the facts. The facts is, Born, you already know, between Jersey and you know what I'm saying, you play Philly, you in Philly right now.
Yeah,
if you know, we can rub shoulders to all of that. We one thing that's a fact is when we go in them poppy stores, I'm not hearing no NWA or Tupac playing. Another fact is we are so accepting, bro, over here. When at the end of the day, we can't go over Puerto Rico like they come over here, bro. We get the treatment over here. We might not make it back home to our family. We go to the wrong place. So I don't understand why it's like, oh, we need to be partners and this and that. That's because we accept that.
Puerto Ricans are like that too. If I go down there to the wrong hood, I won't make it back. I know niggas from here that went down there and never came back. They got shot up 1,000,000 times.
But it's like yard out. But it's yard out, period. If you an American stepping over there, more so than being a Puerto Rican and going over there. That's just the
they think he's an American. I know 5 is my man. They think he's a black American. He like a light-skinned nigga. That's what they think. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I was in Puerto Rico, remember I told you I went to Puerto Rico, my wife went for a honeymoon, right? And bruh, the dark-skinned Puerto Ricans were so beautiful. The old ladies, the young ladies, the old men, the young men. You know what I'm saying?
Tell people that there's niggas in PR, right? That's darker than the black that's around us with dreads, everything, never left the island, don't know English. There's still people that wear feathers and shit. They're still native. You know what I mean? I tell people, you got victim of programming because even I can see a racist motherfucker like this. I don't care what because people get nationality.
Oh, yo, no cursing, Papa. Don't do no cursing, man.
Oh, my bad. People get nationality and race confused. So once I hear anything racist, I'm gone, bro. I'm not with that division. We done had plenty of years of division, and we still experience it in California, where we got Mexicans and black. They don't get along, and I'm like, yo, I don't understand it because over here, like we said, on the East, we more or less grew up together. We didn't have that division, and I'm 44 years old. Not in my time. Maybe before me, but not in my time. Not like that.
See, and at the end of the day, like I said, salute to you again. You speaking from a personal standpoint on how you carry it, but let me just ask you this: let's get down to the meat and potatoes. Did black people start hip hop, or do you feel like Puerto Ricans and black people started hip hop? Let's get into what the, you know what I'm saying, what the topic is. See, you don't want to give us our fly.
I'm gonna tell you why right now. Hold on, but damn, you want me to come with an answer? You want me to tell you some crap, or you want me to be real with you?
No, it's a black and white answer. So yes or
no, it's not. No, it's not, because there's people that say that the original dude that had the turntables in New York, they say they got given to him from a Jamaican dude. That's what I'm saying. Too many people got too many different stories.
No, but what is from your personal experience, from what you know? What do you know about hip hop starting?
What I know is that it was made together. Now, percentage wise, I don't know. Maybe it was one Spanish dude, 20 black people.
Yo, Big E, hold on, Big E.
And that's what the
we got cross. Hold on, y'all.
No.
We got cross in the building. We got cross in the building, y'all.
Salute
everybody.
Cross salute.
What up, Cross?
And I'm glad. And listen, and I appreciate you for keeping it a stack and all of that. Now, let me ask you this: what is your definition of what hip hop was about?
For me, I looked at it. Hip hop for me was always a voice of how us struggling niggas in the hood were able to voice our struggle.
What is a nigga in the hood? You said us niggas in the hood, like,
because again,
you
that
gotta
word.
be careful with that word, homie.
Again, that word to me. That word to me, if you look up what KRS-One told you, that word nigga means king. See what I'm saying?
That's his own. That's his
You
own.
figure, so now we ain't doing all that. You can look it up on YouTube, bro. It's 100% facts. There's a spelling bee. Let me tell you. Let me put you on the game. There's an American spelling bee where they made this little white kid spell it, and he won it by saying he asked the definition of the word means king. The originality of that word comes from Africa. Not your Americanized definition.
Nigis. That's right. That's
not your Americanized definition.
Niggas.
Get what I'm saying? That's your Americanized definition. So now remember, the people that's telling us to hate each other are the people that we should be hating.
No, we not. We don't hate each other. The thing is,
I don't hate nobody, bro.
No, and we don't hate nobody either. But we just talking about facts, bro. We just talking about the facts. The facts is that when hip hop, bro, hip hop was about the struggle of the black man and spreading the message of positivity, of police brutality. It came to a situation. That's what it was about. It wasn't about the same struggle that Puerto Ricans had, whereas though Puerto Ricans was trying to come over here. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? And no disrespect to you, but y'all mission was to get over to America. We got brought to America. We got oppressed. We dealt with the struggles and all of that. Like the Jim Crow era and all of that, we dealt with that. It's been generations of what the black man dealt with.
See, I don't believe that either. I think the people that they say were slaves, I think y'all are indigenous people to this land already. Get what I mean? Because I was talking to somebody about this last night. I was like, yo, on the East, I can't go further back than NWA on the West Coast when it comes to like rap music. I don't know no groups before that.
Do you know why we was the indigenous people of America?
Put me on, bro.
The first war that we had, bro, over here to fight for America, the white colonizer soldiers wasn't strong enough. So what they did was the slaves that they had our ancestors sitting on ships at the time when they was doing what they was doing to our women and all of that. And what they was doing, they was unleashing, they was opening up them gates, and they had us fighting the war for America. So not only when we say we built it, not only did we build it, we the reason that we was able to fight for this country, because they was letting slaves opening up them ships that was starving, and they was the strongest warriors on that field, bro. So it went from that, it went to slavery, it went from the era of Emmett Till and all of that to Malcolm X and all that to the Black Panthers, to where when it eased up a little bit, we start carrying it, and we got put in these neighborhoods. The black people got put in these neighborhoods, and then that same work that came from Puerto Rico and Mexico and all of that, the government put that in our hoods, and that corrupted us. That hit us in the 80s with the crack era. When the heroin and all of that, after that era, they put the crack era out. I was born in 87, so I come up under that crack era where you got people like Cross and Big E and Born that's older than me, where they was there and really saw it when it hit. I was born in 87.
Real time.
Right.
So that's
real time.
Me too. I was born in 80. I know what you're talking about. I was here.
Hey, but look, let me ask a question though, real quick. Let me ask a question to follow.
Hold on 1 second. Amani Bay, I'm gonna bring you up. Stay in the back. I'm gonna bring you up so you can say what you gotta say, Monty Bay.
Yo, if you want to put me backstage and bring somebody else and bring me back, that's cool too.
No, because you cooking.
No,
and
I
we
want to ask him a
really
question when I get a
appreciate
chance.
We really
Well,
appreciate
no, because I know that's how Born running it, and I'm not trying to take up the space because you know I'm not gonna go nowhere.
I'll step down. I'll step down. Yo, y'all have a good one. You heard?
All right.
Much love. Much love.
I like it. Well, we build it right here. I like this.
Hey, well, can I ask this question real quick? I think it's kind of pertinent. Now you hear what dudes say. He asking Cuban Links about whether Joe's comments was racist or not. Why are you going to ask another Spanish people? Why are you not asking the people who took the offense to it? You know what I'm saying? Because to me, it's not genuine. That wasn't a genuine question when you asking another Latino dude whether black people should have took his comments as racist. Why don't you ask the people who he's insulting? Because it's a lot of people who understand that FBA is a term created to separate the descendants of slaves from
Amani Bay,
people.
show your face. Amani Bay, show your face, Amani Bay.
Wait, do me one more favor. Repeat that last part one more time because I think you're speaking to what Fat Joe was saying. But
what I'm saying is Fat Joe, right, cannot tell us whether we should be offended by his words or not.
Yeah, I get that.
You get what I'm saying? It don't matter. It don't matter what he is talking about. FBA is not referring to him. So why the hell he even feel like he got to speak on it? Didn't nobody ask him his opinion on it?
Oh, that is a great question. What is he talking about when he's like, what made him bring them up? That is
okay, I can tell you why. Because everybody is saying Puerto Ricans did not help create hip hop. That's when he all of a sudden started getting disrespectful. Didn't nobody ask him.
And that shit don't bother me.
Okay, but what I'm saying, but you're not getting on the platform saying that. So what I'm saying is, when you say, yeah, these niggas, and he got the right one, okay, nigga, what are you saying? Like, what exactly are you saying? And then you gonna get another Spanish dude and Cuban Links. Well, do you think it was racist? No. Why are you asking him? Why don't you ask black people if it was offensive?
Isn't he black though? The dude that owns that channel?
No, I'm talking about why are you asking Cuban Links? Why are you asking Cuban Links?
Cuban, but I'm talking about the channel holder. I thought he was black.
No, he ain't black.
Panda Champ is
Chinese. He Asian. He Asian.
Right. So
you got
so why are you going?
You are correct. He should have asked a black person and not Cuban. You are correct.
Because what I'm saying is, we don't like when we say Puerto Ricans. We say when we refer to Puerto Ricans, even if we mad Puerto Ricans, you don't hear us saying, "Nah, them spick niggas." You don't hear us calling these other groups out their name. You get what I'm saying? We don't say that. We don't do that. But see, he mad because he getting a little pushback because it's like, no. And if you my age, you saw the racism come firsthand. Your parents didn't let their kids play with us. It was really bad as far as race relations back then. So if your people didn't even want you interacting with us, how the hell did you help us create anything?
Yo, Biggie, hold on. We got Amani Bay on the platform. Peace, King. What's going on?
Greetings to all the nobles on the panel there, to the host. Greetings to E. I'm also from Los Angeles, and I'm a little bit older. I was born in 1966.
Okay.
I actually live in Japan now, but I do go back home once in a while. And I just wanted to make a quick points, and I'll jump off. But great talk there. And the Puerto Rican brother was making some very valid points. And the youngster who was born in 1987, you need to get I just want to, just say this so you get a true understanding of American history and our history. Because, you had what's called Operation Alex Haley, the fiction to mentally disconnect us from our land right up under our feet and place us into something that we're foreigners from somewhere else. And the Puerto Rican brother was trying to let you know the whole so-called thinking that you were brought somewhere to here and you didn't have anything and your ancestors suffered That's the problem, family. Because once we're broken like that, people will take, because you believe you never had anything.
Right.
Our ancestors did not struggle.
No.
They owned the land. That's the big secret. That's why you have to be African. So right now, family, I'm in the process of reclaiming ancestral lands that I'm 58 years old right now. I came across this information 5 years ago. Now, the youngster was born in 1987. What if I had that knowledge when I was his age? That my second paternal ancestor from Bossier, Louisiana, had 240 acres of land in Louisiana and Arkansas. His daddy from Alabama, born in 1780, had 350 acres of owned land. This is what they cut you off from, family.
Okay, so let me just ask you this, big brother. How far back does that lineage go? Like when you saying you know you got land or whatever from Louisiana, how far back are we talking? What's the year frame of that?
Great question. So yes, so it's called genealogy. So on both my paternal and maternal lines, I'm from the house of Grissett. It's my family name. Okay, so I can go back on my Grissett line to the year 1430, and ain't nobody from Africa. I can go back on my maternal line and I brace up now. Now, when it comes to the land, Louisiana, Alabama, North Carolina, I have land all there in the Grissett names, but I'm starting with Louisiana first. You see, so via a federal lawsuit, our ancestors were brilliant because they set up laws to make it possible for us to go and reclaim land. You see, so this is what we need to start doing, because once you understand that, no, wait a minute, our ancestors didn't suffer, bro.
Okay, I don't want to cut you off. I don't want to get off topic, but at the end of the day, so what you trying to say is that, Puerto Ricans and whether you want to say African Americans, Black people, Negroes, that we come from basically the same background. Is that what
right?
You
so now,
right.
So this is on point. Now, another point was you had mentioned Christopher Columbus, which that's not even his real name, but all those people were melanated. The majority of the pale skins, just like in America, from Ellis Island, was set up as an immigration center from 1892 to around 1950. It wasn't only Europeans coming through Ellis Island, family. They were shipped from around same 1890s to mid 1900s to Puerto Rico, to Dominican, to South America, Chile, Brazil. They were all shipped over there. They weren't there.
Okay, but champ,
all right, listen, let me just narrow it
in the
down.
16, 17, 1800s.
Hold up. And I appreciate you, good brother. Much love and respect. Right now, I feel like I'm in social studies right now. I just want to get down to the meat and potatoes. But this is how it connects. But the topic is who started hip hop. So with you being born in that year, I want you to give your outlook on who started hip hop. And why do you feel that way?
I'm gonna get to that because that's all connected. The point is this: we because we feel that we don't have anything because of the miseducation, it's easier for others to take. So, like our arts, when it comes to music. So I was a musician. Okay, so when you talk about hip hop back in the day, I remember when it first came out, it was this new deal.
Bro,
but you
come
remember,
on, man.
They sampled music. American music, whether it's from jazz, whether it was from funk, because the hip hop artists early in the day didn't play their own instruments. They had to sample.
Yo, Clifford, I got you, bro. Give me 1 second, Clifford. I got you. Go ahead, bro. Finish speaking.
So the music that made up hip hop, what came from American music by us. Now, of course, a lot of the jazz musicians, they'd have brothers playing up in the music, but it was from the funk, the jazz, and all of that. Then, of course, all that has its basis with gospel music as well. So we know that's not a secret. Everyone knows that.
Exactly, and that's the issue that we was dealing with. So and not that digging too deep, but how do you feel about what Fat Joe said as far as
Hey, Five Fifths. Hold on,
about
put you
it
down
being
real quick.
50-50, and what he said, about as far as hip hop and everything.
Yeah, see, the problem is we don't really control our creations. It's because we don't protect it, and it's easily can get out, and then histories and history becomes lost, and it's what he said, she said. A lot of that's on us because we don't cherish or honor our past musicians and our art. We don't protect it. Think about it, family. Do we?
And that's the issue. But you know why we don't protect it? Because exactly what you said when you came on here, where you trying to make everybody as one. You know what I'm saying? We not one at the end of the day. We not one. And that's the issue, is that the simple fact that when Black people speak, they include other races and other people into our struggle and what we came through. So that's where the comfortability comes from. But we on to the, salute, and we appreciate your response and all of that. Let this brother that just came up land and all of that.
All right, yeah. Thanks for letting me speak. I'll contribute. I will hit the subscription link there, and
I
you take
appreciate it,
care,
bro.
Big E. Next time I'm in LA,
Oh,
I'll
I'm on there. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, what's
because
happening?
I was going to ask Five Fifths the questions because he made an important statement. He said he can trace back the hip hop lineage as far as he can go on the West Coast as NWA. So if that's the case, then how could they, if him growing up and didn't experience that in the home of the essence of hip hop from everywhere, from the we used to have the African chains. I'm just saying that certain things during hip hop, the 8-ball jackets that we incorporated into the essence of hip hop. When you said you can only go back so far as the lineage of NWA, but we can go back way further than that. So I was just wanted to hear what he was saying, or could he speak on what he said that?
So you're out west, or you over here?
No, I've been on the West Coast, East Coast. I'm in the South. I've been everywhere.
So now on the East, I go back further than I do Public Enemy. I could give you Pete Rock. I could give you Lords of the Underground. But I just mean for West Coast music, I don't really know about any other group further back than before that. Maybe Spice One. Like I don't have too many references. Like I could go back to a few references prior to Public Enemy, but for the West, I can't. You get what and that's all I mean by cultural difference. All I mean. Maybe I should choose better.
Hold on, what's that? We got a clip for Danny up here. Salute, my boy.
I wanted to say something, man, because I see everybody going in on Fat Joe, and I gotta defend Fat Joe. Okay? Because number one, when Fat Joe made them statements, he wasn't talking about Black Americans and stuff like that. He was talking about Tariq Nasheed and Tariq Nasheed's followers.
And Lord Jamal. He said Lord Jamal.
Okay.
No, we can't.
And Lord Jamal. And Lord Jamal. Yeah. I seen it. He's talking about the radical group, and he talked about Lord Jamal is a follower of Tariq Nasheed, or he down with Tariq Nasheed. Okay, he's in that microphone check, you know what I'm saying, and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's who we're talking about. But Tariq Nasheed got mad, Jamal got mad, and they saying they attack. That they always do that. They said they attack all foundational. That's a lie. Number one, I just want to get that straight. But everybody jump on his bandwagon saying that he attacked, although he didn't. He was talking about.
No. Hold up.
When he was describing.
No, but at the end of the day, it's like this, good brother, and I appreciate your feedback and all that. But the whole thing is this. Don't speak on nothing that you don't got knowledge of. And I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Fat Joe. Fat Joe came on there and he said those FBA niggas. So for him to say that he's shooting from the hip, he don't know what he's talking about.
No. Fat Joe said
hold up, but
he talked about the leader of the FBA. He talked about the leader of the FBA.
So listen.
Okay, we go one at a time so we can understand what both of y'all are saying. Just one at a time.
Hold up. So
all
listen.
Right.
So if he was talking about the leader of the FBA, do you think that Fat Joe felt like the only two people that represent the FBA was Lord Jamar and Fat Joe?
First of all, FBA was created by Tariq Nasheed.
FBA did not exist.
No, it wasn't.
FBA,
It was created.
the word FBA, it was created by Tariq Nasheed.
Tariq Nasheed got it from an old scholar from back in the 40s and 50s, bro. It was an old scholar. I can't remember.
Whatever the case is, he brought it back to life. Whatever the case is, because ain't nobody was using that term.
There you go.
Let's be for real. Let's be for real.
Dr. Claude. Hold up, Dr. Claude. So, what was it? Hold up. It was Dr. Claude. Here we go, right here. That's the guy.
Claude Anderson?
Dr. Claude Anderson. Yes.
Okay. I'll give you that. Right. But Tariq Nasheed, he brought it to life.
Now you get out here now, bro.
my whole thing is at the end of the day.
Hold on. Go ahead, parcel. We got Truth. Let Truth Teller. He been in the back waiting for like 30 minutes. I want him to speak, bro. Go ahead and speak, Truth Teller.
Hey, fellas. How you doing? I appreciate the show. This is my first time jumping on. This is interesting. So I am from New York. I'm from Hollis, Queens. I was born in 77. Tell you this. Black people and Puerto Ricans ain't hang out like that back in the day. So I don't know where we're getting this new age stuff where suddenly we was a brotherhood back then, because that's not the way it rolled. Just for those who don't know and wasn't in New York during the 80s and the 90s, it was never like that. All right, so let's just put that on the table first and foremost. Secondly, I don't know why so many so-called black people got a problem with whatever name that black people find popular for themselves when they want to name their lineage. I don't get it.
Exactly.
Suddenly niggas don't like names. All of a sudden, I don't like that name. What does that name mean? You a hate group. What do you mean you a hate group? It's just a group of people who was born through a certain lineage in this country. And I know why most people don't like it. Because it allows black people from this country, who established this country, to separate themselves from all the other black people and all the other people who act black when they want to, like Fat Joe. Because in this particular video, Fat Joe said he was not black. But in other interviews, you got him saying he got black heritage and we all black. So
you are
he's
correct for that
already
second part. He's correct. He does say that, but I never heard him say that he's not black. I never heard that.
He said it in this. He says he's white with green eyes in this clip. If you play it out, so you can't be white one day.
Right.
You can't be white one day and black another day, talking about you part of the struggle. He may have grew up
say it one more time. That part. Say it again. I am Puerto Rican.
He may be born this white Puerto Ricans player. You think I don't know? You think I don't know? Just like this white Jamaicans, just like this white Trinis. I don't know, when y'all say these ethnicities, you think it automatically means a particular color. Because when you go to these countries and you see the actual black people, they're getting treated like garbage, even though y'all don't carry a race designation. I live in Florida right now. I know Puerto Ricans in Florida who are darker than me. They'll tell me they're not black. I'm Puerto Rican, right? They do it in New York too. So why y'all gonna act like y'all new to the game? Suddenly now y'all want to say y'all invented rap when y'all never had no involvement in rap or hip hop until the 90s. And even then, you didn't really have anything. Name the flyest Latino rapper in the 90s or the 2000s. You got maybe three? Maybe three?
Hold on.
If you want to give somebody a bone?
Don't forget about the Beat Nuts. The Beat Nuts was fire.
Oh, I love the Beat Nuts, but they didn't get no play. They had a couple hot songs. They was popular to underground folk, but that was it. You don't have that. Listen. Hip hop was created by black people because it comes.
Our first Latin rapper died of a heart attack. Yeah. Our first Latin rapper died of a heart attack.
Oh, you mean Big Pun? That was in the 90s, almost the late 90s.
That's why I said our first Latin rapper that went platinum. He was the first one from rap. He died of a heart attack.
Right.
So all of that. Lloyd Banks is not Puerto Rican.
Right. It says, but that don't even count because Lloyd Banks called himself black. I know him. I know these people.
Right.
Fab says he's black too. No, I know because in their country, they like to cover up the race thing in these Latino countries. Because in in these Latin countries, racism was dealt differently. Here in the United States, we have the 5-drop rule. Actually, 1 drop. You got any nigga blood in you, you black.
2%. You got 2% black in you, black.
They didn't even count the 2%. You got a drop, you black. If we see a parent or a grandparent that's black, you are black right now, and you got to marry a couple generations of white people before we forget. That's how it worked here. In Latino countries, it did not work that way. In Latino countries, they kept their kids and they went with the mantra to make things whiter, improve the race. They did that. They tell the kids, hey, you kind of dark, don't marry nobody that's as dark as you or dark. That's what they told them. And they kept it running like that. But when they did that, the entire race got darker. That's why you still do have Latino people, when they're in Latin countries, they're white. Until they come here, suddenly they're Latino. And that's why we we don't understand. You say you Latino, what race does that mean you are? And for some strange reason here in the US, we done fell for it because we think Latino is a different race. When it's basically a mulatto class. A bunch of mixed up people that decide I don't want to be one or the other if it doesn't benefit me. And that's what Fat Joe tried to do, but it ain't work. Because we looking at him, we can see what he looked like. He may have grew up around black people his whole life, but he's not black. And Puerto Ricans didn't have no hand in hip hop. Do you know what Puerto Ricans look like in the early 70s and late 60s? They didn't even like us.
No, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I remember when I was a kid. I was born in '76. I'm 40. I'm about to be 49 next month, right? And yo, I remember the Puerto Ricans that used to come. That came from Puerto Rico to Jersey. They used to wear the penny loafers and tank tops with the holes in them.
Thank you. Yep.
Yeah.
Just like the Jamaicans in the 90s.
Just like the Jamaicans.
You was poor. What the fuck? You was poor.
But see, the point is, we didn't roll like that, and we were poor too. So you know what I'm saying? Our cultures didn't come together to make no rap. In fact, Joe keeps saying the elder people he remembers was Puerto Rican, and I'm like, well, who the hell were these people that he remembered? These Puerto Ricans that he remember that was in the 80s that were Puerto Rican that was rapping. Who were they?
Screaming, hey yo. He even said they created the hey yo.
Yeah.
Where were they at during the Sugar Hill Gang years, bro? Where were they at during the Run DMC years? Where were they at during all the years?
And y'all want to talk. Everyone want to talk about who created hip hop. A lot of people don't understand. Well, they don't even know what Sugar Hill Gang is originally from. The Sugar Hill Gang, the rap crew, where they from? They not from the Bronx. They parents from the Bronx. They was born in New Jersey, Teaneck, New Jersey, and raised in Teaneck, New Jersey. The Sugar Hill Gang.
But that's what I'm saying, though. But if they co-created, that means you'd have been there, right? Okay, where were they at on all of them first, especially during them early years? Where were they at during the Run DMC years? Where were they at during the EPMD years?
Breakdancing. They said the Puerto Ricans was out there breakdancing. So you got to remember, back in them days, a lot of Spanish people, they didn't know too much English unless you were born here.
Okay, but that's still okay. But that furthers the point, champ. Then what did you create then if you didn't know the language?
That mean y'all liked our style, man. You got to keep it a stat. It's just like
I'm not fronting. I wasn't there. I can only give you my opinion.
Okay, so
I wasn't present.
5/5. Let me ask you this question: your gear that you got on right now, is that how Puerto Ricans carry it, or is that how Black people carry it? Just keep it a stack. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like your whole lay right now, the sunglasses, the backwards hat, and all of that. Like, you know, what did that come from?
Hey yo, truth teller, I gotta bring somebody else up, yo. Stay in the back, yo. I got you.
Cool, no. Hey, Born, I'm finna bounce, man. I'm finna go hit the gym, man. Salute. Thanks for having me up. 5/5. Great talk. Cross.
Yo, have a great day. Wherever you are, have a great day, Biggie.
Good blogger. I got you, man. Till next time, y'all. Y'all have a great day.
You too, bro.
You too, Biggie.
Yeah, I tell you what though, this dialogue right here.
We got hold on. We got Nell Spike. Nell Spike in the building. Hold up, Nell Spike. Salute, bro.
Salute, family, man. Let me say this. Let me give you a little breakdown. I'm 50 years old. I'm a little older than you, King Earner, but I came from
I'm not King Erna. I'm King of New Jersey, man.
King
Not
New
King.
Jersey. All right, God.
I'm King
All right.
Erna, bro.
All right, no worries.
All for being.
No, yeah.
All right.
Like I said, no disrespect. No
Hold
disrespect.
on, don't King Erna, my bro. That's my man. We tight.
Yeah, shout
Okay.
out to King Ern.
Yeah, shout out. My bad. Okay, King of New Jersey. I always love the East Coast. I'm from Detroit originally. I came to the West. I've been
Yo,
in
shout
LA.
out to the 313, man.
Thank you, bro. And all my time, we always, when I was out here, always like, they slow out here, you know, the East Coast. And we always hook up in Hollywood, New York, Philly. We be breakdancing and all that. And we kind of ran together. Ice Cube from Jersey, so we already respect him. I mean, Ice-T, sorry. So it was always, you know, like the trendsetters in the East. And I always look to the East, Detroit, the Nation of Islam founded, all this type of stuff. And I'm looking to the East for our culture. And I'm just like, it's sad to say that we are under this arguing of the people when we all can agree we from the flesh of Ra's image or Africa. We all family under the sun like balls of mud with fire in us that we can see out our eyeballs like the Dogon taught. I mean, we need to bring our culture back together as a unification and respect the pecking order. It goes to the East, it goes to West Africa, then it goes to East Africa. The Puerto Ricans and all them blacks is 3 people, I think, on their flag. One is the black. That's where that frequency come in, where they like, that's the black. So respect the pecking order, Fat Joe. You know you're not the origin.
That's a fact, man. Yo, man, I appreciate you coming up, man. Yo, I think my boy Cross or SP Twiz had to ask you something. Go ahead, Cross Twiz. What you got to ask?
No,
Yeah,
one,
go ahead, Cross. Go ahead, Cross.
Oh, I was gonna say no. I respect 5/5 breaking it down, and these are the dialogues that we should all be having. Because again, in 2024, 25, there's supposed to be open dialogue. Because a lot of stuff right here, it lets us know how tense it is when it comes to the cultures. Always something down to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Where it's bigger stuff that we got going on, but you know, again, great dialogue for everybody.
Hey, hold on, DJ Cool Herc. When he created, he didn't create hip hop. He created the break. When you DJing, he created the break. He didn't create hip hop. So we got Jamaicans, please stop saying that shit. He created
Can you
the break.
elaborate on the break, please? For those who don't know, can you elaborate on the break part, please?
On the break, right? It's when they cutting the records and they make the break for the rapper to come in on. That's the break. The break is for the rapper to come in and start spitting his bars. If y'all didn't know, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, honestly, I love this dialogue, B.
Derek Cologne. Give me 1 second, Derek Cologne. I see you back there.
Thanks. I do 255, man. Don't be no stranger, man. Make sure you pull up more often, bro. We appreciate you.
I be around, but me and Boy used to be on the phone and everything together. You crazy?
Man, nigga, I be working too much. Yo, they tell you, twins across to tell you, bro. I've been working too hard, man. Got married, got a house, need a wife. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get things together. But right now, I'm bringing it back, y'all. I'm bringing it back. For 2025, the King of New Jersey, BTBTV and family, we're gonna rock all out. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. But yo,
I'm gonna fall off, family, so you can pull somebody up. Peace to the God.
Peace, God.
We appreciate you.
All right, we got Derek Cologne. I think he's a Puerto Rican brother or Latino brother. Derek Cologne, peace.
Peace. What's up, man? Can you hear me?
I hear you, man. I hear you well, man. We hear you good.
One. Yeah, so I hear the conversation. I'm 57 years old. I'm from the Bronx, from the South Bronx. Was there at the inception of the culture. So a lot of people that are getting on are far removed from the inception of the culture. So all I could tell you is what I witnessed, what I lived, growing up in that era, and what I saw with my own 2 eyes. And I'm not saying this because I'm a Puerto Rican. I'm saying this because I'm a New Yorker who grew up in the Bronx. And I'm telling you that this was not just simply Black American culture. It was Bronx culture that came from different people that had different cultures. And they just so happened to be black, Puerto Rican, some Jamaican, but it's New York culture. And
Hey,
that's what
hold on. That's I gotta cut you off there, bro. Every time somebody say hip hop is New York culture, yo, my stomach get tired and knots because I can't see hip hop as just being New York culture, bro. Like I said, I'm from Elizabeth, New Jersey, bro. And like I said, we had some of the illest MCs. I'm talking about in the early 80s. I used to be in Jefferson Park, and them niggas b-boy and spinning on their heads in like 82, 83. Hold up. And we gonna take it back. We have, yo, who want to tell you?
Oh,
Yo,
I see what you're saying. I apologize. I see what you're saying. You're saying that it was happening in Jersey. Absolutely, absolutely. But what I'm saying, I'm taking it back further than the 80s. I'm talking about at the inception, which is the mid 70s.
You talking about 75?
This
No,
is
we can take it back
74,
further.
74,
No,
75.
when did Dolomite come out, bro? When did Dolomite start competing?
But that's not.
That's a
But
fact.
that's not. But that's not
late
hip hop
60s.
culture,
The
bro.
late
That's not
60s.
hip hop culture. That's
That
different.
is hip hop culture. Dolomite is hip hop culture, bro. He was spitting rhymes.
What
He was
about
spitting
Blow
rhymes.
Fly? What about Blow Fly? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so listen, man. The culture. If you want to get technical, the culture
It's all
has
rapping back then.
origin pieces. The first element of the culture, the first element by years, is graph, writing, the writing movement, the bombing movement. The second element is DJs who play the breaks. The third element are the B-boys. The last element, which doesn't happen until 76, 77, are the MCs. So we got to get these dates right, these
No,
timelines right.
but
We can't
no.
throw
See,
rap.
but you just were way past what I was saying. Who Dolomite is?
Dolomite is not an MC, bro.
He was an MC, bro. He rapped his comedy. He rapped, bro. He was an MC.
So somebody who rhymes, somebody who raps is an MC that's part of the hip hop. Well, it wasn't even called hip hop. That doesn't come until 80. That doesn't even come until 82. So
no hip hop. No hip hop really don't come until the late 80s. They start calling
82
it
is
hip
when
hop.
the term, bro. 82 is when the term is coined by Bambaataa.
Bambaataa ain't hip hop. Bambaataa a pedophile, bro.
All right, but we're not talking about whether he was a pedophile. We're talking about the history.
Bambaataa is scratched out the hip hop and rap books after that, bro. He don't even count no more.
Understood. Okay, I'm just giving you a timeline. That's all.
All right, go ahead, man.
That's all I'm giving you as a timeline. And so we can't look at people like you got people that go farther than Dolomite. You got the Jubilaires. You got the, but they're not part of the movement that
You
came
got
to
James
be known as hip hop.
Brown. You got James Brown.
They're not part of the movement.
That's how music evolves, man. How do you expect to get different genres?
Man, we getting off topic. At the end of the day, it boils down to this, bro.
The topic is, were Puerto Ricans and blacks, did we create this together? That's why I'm here to tell you.
We did.
Yes, we did.
But listen, if y'all created it together, then it would have been a Puerto Rican rapper that was the first rapper.
Bro, you keep going back to rap.
No, bro, hold on. Let me say something.
Back
Yo,
to rap.
hold up. Let me say something. Derek Cologne. Let me tell you something, bro.
Yes,
I'm God about it all my life. Yo, we started the cookout, and y'all brung the beans and rice, nigga. Let's just keep it a buck. We started the cookout. It was our cookout. We invited y'all, and y'all brought the beans and rice.
You were the first nigga that started the cookout. We were the second nigga there with the beans and rice.
We were
the second nigga there, right there. We were there with all that shit, bro.
Hey, we gotta remember, man. Beans and rice is nothing but a side, bro. You know what I'm saying? We come with the entrees.
Yeah.
Side dishes don't count.
Yo.
About time we laugh a little bit. Damn.
No, we always laughing. Yo,
right.
Derek Cologne, I'm gonna bring you down. I got the guy up. He want to come with Jonathan Kidd. I'm gonna pull you back up in a minute. Salute, bro. Peace to the guy. We got the guy up here.
Peace. Can you hear me?
Thank you, Lord.
Yeah. I just want to add on to this. From my understanding, all right, I was born in 1970. All right, and it was certain dance. I was a little shorty, and we was doing certain dances back then, you know, in the 70s. Before Michael Jackson called it the moonwalk, it was called the backslide. We was popping and locking and all that, doing with the robot, the electric boogaloo and all that. All right, now this is in Chicago, okay? This is before I even saw the, you know, we was doing like the little Russian foot dance and stuff like that too. Now, as far as the music itself, now we want to talk about West Coast hip hop, East Coast hip hop. I go back to when people was dancing off of what you call that, Egyptian Lover, you know, and Twilight 22, Electric Kingdom, and you know, Mastodon MCs and all that other stuff. You know, because being from Chicago, we was getting all of it, whether it was from the East Coast or the West Coast. And from my understanding, they popularized, you know, the Puerto Ricans doing it. However, the blacks were doing it first. We was doing everything from the graffiti all the way to the dancing and everything like that. You know, from my insight, from what I seen and witnessed in Chicago. And I'm 54 years old. And that's what I'm talking about. Peace.
All right, we had the guy up there, Jonathan Kidd, Lord. You know what I'm saying? The guy.
You know what I think will help us, yo? If we can actually get somebody on the stage that was present, that would clear a lot of this shit up, yo.
Oh, hold on. Let me see. Hold on.
But that's the issue, because that's
you know what I mean? Because remember, we're all speculating. None of us are that old. None of us were present. Oh, my bad. I didn't hear you talking. My bad.
No, it's all good. But Five, the only thing is the people that was present, everybody still had their own interpretation of it. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have their own interpretation. That's why the panel is open. You know what I'm saying? For anybody to pull up. I think
Jesus King, salute my boy.
I think the oldest guy we had come up today was like 58 or something like that. So you know what I'm saying? Talking about, and then the older they are, they gonna go back even further. You dig what I'm saying? But we just laying it out, but we also, whether we was there or not, you know, it's just like it's like right there in front of your face. We can't say that a black man invented boxing. We can say he was great when he boxed, but the facts is there. We can't say that the black man invented basketball or football. The facts is there. So we just talking about, like, you know, what it was based upon, and no disrespect to nobody else, whether a person added to it or whatnot. You got a person like Eminem that he labeled to some people as one of the greatest MCs of all time, but he's not going to sit up here and say that he started anything. That's just what it boiled down to.
Right.
And I agree with what the brother is saying. I agree exactly with what he's saying. And this is why I said earlier in the chat, I said it's one thing to be a creator and it's another thing to be a contributor. Now, they could have been the first contributors from my understanding. However, they're not the creators.
All right, hold on one second. Matt Mizzle, hold on. I'm bringing you down real quick. I'm bringing somebody else real quick. And stay right in the back, Matt Mizzle. I'm bringing you right back up, bro. You heard me, Matt? All right, hold up. We got Food Chill in the building, yo. Food Chill.
And if y'all, and before Food Chill, before you land, if y'all in here, y'all ain't hit the like button. Hit the like button. It help with the algorithm. It's an open panel right now. Whether y'all agree or disagree, show some love and hit that like button.
And if you coming up on the panel, show respect no matter what your point of view is, even if it goes against others' point of views.
That's right.
Yo, Hey, cool brother, show your face, bro. Before I bring you up, cool brother, show your face. I guess Joe Chill. I was taking too long. Cool brother, show your face so I can bring you up, man. All right, he hung up, so he didn't want to show his face. Yeah, so as I was like, as we said,
can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Yeah.
Because if I'm not wrong, maybe I'm tripping. I'm 44 years old. Maybe I'm a little old, but it's a movie that I remember watching. I think it's the Lionel Richie movie, where when he was a kid, right, they showed people rapping like on the streets. Like, am I tripping? Or did any of y'all see that movie? It was like the Lionel Richie movie when it showed the whole thing when he was a kid all the way to when he got signed. And I thought part of that movie when he was coming out of his crib, I thought when he was walking, they showed people in the groups like on corners, like more or less like rapping.
Bebopping. It was bebopping. That's right. What they call it. It was bebop before hip hop. It was bebop.
Yeah.
Bebop and spoken word.
All right, hold up. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, we got Food Chill, man. Let me bring Food Chill in because he stood back there a minute, man. I'm on. Hold on. Mr. Matt Middle movie real quick because I don't know what he's doing. I was talking to him and saying that. Hold on. Yo, peace, Food Chill. What you got to say, bro, about the topic, man? You on the BTBTV?
Can't hear you.
You hear me? Yo, Food Chill, you there?
Yo, my guy, make sure your mic ain't muted because maybe you're talking and you're muted and you don't even know you're muted right now.
Yeah, when y'all pull up, man, y'all got 15 seconds, man.
Yo, well, Food Chill, he out here because he ain't saying nothing. Hold on. All right. We got another brother here. Man in Black. Salute, bro.
Salute.
So I wanted to share something with you. I was born in 1966, born and raised in the Bronx.
Hold on, brother. 1 second. Are you on speaker? We can't hear you that clear. Is this something that you like your headphones or something?
Yeah, give me 1 second, but take the earphone out.
Okay.
Am I tripping? Did that nigga say he was born in 60 something?
66.
This nigga look younger than motherfucker, B.
Yo, black don't crack, nigga. Black don't crack.
Nigga, I'm taking 2 different kinds of weed, right? I'm like, nigga, this nigga, I'm gonna throw this shit off. If I heard him wrong, I'm throwing this weed out, bro.
Yo, Man in Black, when was you born, bro?
Okay, hold on 1 second. I was born 1966.
You sound a lot better.
1966. All right, now what you gotta say, man? Let's
so here's the deal. I like in real life, but
as soon as he get into it, he go away. This nigga the Matrix. That's what they call it in the clubhouse.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Start all over again. Yeah, start from the beginning.
If you connect it to your Wi-Fi, you might have to disconnect. Sometimes that can throw it off.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 sec. Matter of fact, hold on 1 second.
You might have to tap out and pull back in. Born to bring you back up, but
let me do that. Let me do that.
Sometime.
All right.
Yo, my nigga is 24 years older than me. Cause I'm born in 80. And I'm 44. My guy's almost 70, looking younger than 20-year-olds, bro.
Nah, he almost 70, bro. He's born in the 60s, man. He's in his late 50s, man.
What do you mean? I'm born in 1980. I'm 44. He's 24 years older than me. He said he was born in 66, or did I hear him wrong?
66.
66 is 24 years before 8 or
listen,
8.
No, hold on. Listen, 66. He's 10 years old. He's 10 years older than me, man. I was born in 76. He's 10 years older than me.
And you how old?
I'll be 49 next month.
So you're almost 50.
Nigga, I'll be 49.
Nigga, that's good. See, I don't look at it that way. So check, you know what it is with me? I got a nephew that got killed 3 years ago, 18 years old. So when niggas be like, yo, you all have your mission is to die young or die old. But either way, you gonna die.
Yeah.
My mission is to grow to be a million.
You born to die, bro. We are born to die, bro. That's what we born.
That's what I'm saying. So when a nigga be like, you old, I'll be like, well, would you want to die young?
Hold up 1 second. Listen, hold up. Whoever is the mod in this stream, don't let nobody sit here and put no links in and all of that. No spamming. Right. If the person gotta put a join in there, get them out of here. or Born, you might have to get that SDA person out of here. No links and nothing like that. We not
Yeah,
spamming this
don't
chat.
drop no links over. It's King of New Jersey.
That's why I did this. This is the this is a screenshot of my channel. I put that shit as my background. So I don't gotta. I did that. Subscribe to my shit. That's my channel. That's what my channel look like.
This right here, yo, this is my boy Jamil right here. Thomas K, my boy Jamil. We grew up together. We created the South Park Street Posse together in Elizabeth.
Oh,
In my backyard, we all came in. Everybody got their ass whooped that day, but everybody was jumped in the South Park Street Posse that day in Elizabeth on the corner of South Park and 6th. That's right. You know, I'm just shout out to my boy Jamel, man.
And no, we are not promoting violence.
Now we are promoting violence, but
no, you just said everybody got beat up that day. So no,
they get beat up in the face. They get body shots. We didn't hit each other in the face. Everybody got body shots. Nobody got hit in the face.
Man, what happened to Brody, man? Well, I want to hear what he had to say, yo. Because you know that's what they want us to do for some reason. They want us to disregard all right. So this is what happened when I was growing up. I didn't believe in that segregation. I never liked that shit.
All right, hold on. Dude Meta Black, he back. Yo, hold on 1 second. Let me bring him back up. Hold on, here we go right here. Yo, bro, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, brother. How y'all got? First of all, respect to all of you guys, and how you doing?
I'm great, man.
Much
awesome
respect, brother.
Guy. All right. So am I sounding pretty good?
No, you good, bro.
Yeah, you way better now. You good.
Yeah. So I actually lived in the 3 boroughs, right? Born and raised in the Bronx. My father was a Harlemite and grew up in Brooklyn with my cousins. So I know hip hop very well. So I was born 1966. In the South Bronx, went to school where Grandmaster Flash grew up, started playing. That was junior high school 120. So I was there when hip hop was not only created, but before that. And here's the thing, even though I was born 1966, and I believe that hip hop actually was established in 1970, not 1973, because a lot of people create a narrative around 1973 because that's when they first came on the scene. And what I'm saying to you is that me being even a youngin back in the day of 1970, my older brother, who was 15 years older than me, he was part of the Black Spades. And the reason why I actually mentioned the Black Spades, because the Black Spades have a strong rooted correlation to the origin of hip hop. And that origin starts with our brother who is from the Northeast Bronx, Disco Mario, right? Who was part of the original Black Spades. And he actually came, Disco Mario, nobody wants to mention this, but he actually came before Kool Herc. Okay. Kool Herc, we give Kool Herc props because he was actually a DJ and promoter, right? All the elements were created way before Kool Herc came to America. Okay, Kool Herc adopted and grew assimilated to the Black culture. Okay, and when I grew up, I want to hit on all these things. When I grew up back in the 60s and the early 70s, I had Latino friends, but there was a strict division. My Latino friends were kids, but their parents didn't allow them to play with us. Okay, they could come to my house, but I couldn't go to their house. Right. So there was a hardcore division back in those days. Okay. And reason why I mentioned that we were kids, because remember, all kids don't really have a hardcore prejudice or racial conduct until it's really hardcore ingrained from their parents. So I just want to share that with you real quick. But getting back to this hip hop thing, you got to mention people like not just Grandmaster Flash, but Melly Mel, and these and Cowboy and Raheem and these groups. These groups predated anything that Fat Joe could even conceive of. He wasn't even born when Melly Mel and them came out, and the Furious Five and Grandmaster Flash established their group.
I was like, yo, there's probably a whole genre of shit that was out there before he was even born to even talk about. That's what I was. One of my earlier is what you're talking about now. Like, how we don't know it was already popping before the date they put on it.
So now also, I want to say something to you about breakdancing. Now, we talk about Crazy Legs. Crazy Legs is promoted as the icon when it comes to breakdancing. But let me say this to you. There were people like Trixie, who is way older than Crazy Legs, and he is one of the first breakdancers that attended the Cool Herc parties. And these guys were like in the Bronx. And some of them also came from like Money Making Manhattan, because you can't leave out Money Making Manhattan, which is Harlem, right? Because Harlem, a lot of the early pioneers came from Harlem. So I just wanted to let you guys know that this hip hop, when we talk about who was the first creators and the generators and the root of hip hop, it is totally Black Americans, be specifically foundational Black Americans. And let me just say this too. I actually gravitate to the word foundational Black Americans because when we look at people like Elon Musk, who is African, who comes to America, he is considered an African American. So it's important that we understand the politics and the nuances that anybody that comes from another region of Africa.
Parcel. Elon Musk, he's South African, right?
Yeah, he's from Africa.
That's right.
He's from Africa. He's an African. A lot of people forget that. He's African.
Right. Yep. So that means Elon Musk is an African American. So if you understand why we have to call ourselves foundational Black Americans.
Hold on 1 second, bro. Parcel, go ahead, man. Finish.
If you,
Jonathan Kidd, stay right there. You don't hang up. I'm about to bring another Latin brother up here so he can speak his truth, man.
And before he talk, I just gotta say, if y'all in here, make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all should definitely be subbed to King of New Jersey if y'all not already subbed. You know what I'm saying? Whoever the moderators in here, man, y'all got to do your job. Y'all got to make sure y'all posting the links of the channels. Everybody up here, besides the brother that just came up, got YouTube channels, and we all give y'all different flavors. So we got
let's give them some real flavor though. Hey, yo, New Jersey, what's popping, son?
What's popping, bro? How you, man?
Chilling, man. You heard now.
Hey, but before my brother like chimes, I just want to say this real quick. When we talk about like, because I was there, right? I mean, I was there when we had like
where you was at?
DJs. I was at actually 1415 Fulton Avenue. That's right across the street from Katona
That's
Park.
Brooklyn.
No,
all right.
Bronx.
Yo, I don't know what kind of crack you smoke most of your life, black man. You know what I'm saying? I know a fiend when I see one. I dealt in that activity for a long time. But check this out, bro. You can't do nothing in the Bronx.
I'm 19. I was born 1966. I was born 19.
No.
And that's the issue. In 5/5, that's why I appreciate you, bro, because that this is where it becomes an issue where it becomes a issue between, you know, ethnicities and all of that, because you got people that's coming up that, you know, might be Puerto Rican, and they coming up here with a whole different energy. All we talking about is who started hip hop. Like, this ain't all that disrespectful stuff and all of that.
Yeah.
Like, we not
Call black man a cracker. This black man is down near 60, and he don't even look it. We was just talking about that.
That's right, because I take care of myself.
Let me
say this to you.
The Puerto Rican said that you look hella young.
Listen, and I respect that. I appreciate that. And let me just say this to you. The reason why I look the way I look, one of the reasons, because I was a teenager in that crack epidemic era. And my older brothers used to be players in that crack epidemic era. So I learned a lot. And I learned one thing. I was given the ability to stay clear of things that take down our community. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not hating on our people, because I know that when you are deprived of resources, you have to survive by any means necessary. I was just blessed not to be in a situation where I got hit with the crack epidemic, the drugs, and all that stuff. So that's all I'm saying. So, and another thing too, please be mindful when people come up on your platform, like the young brother just said, when they're totally disrespectful, don't even give them the light of day. Don't give them the light of day.
Bro, I get them out of here.
And I respect you for that, because we have to like really be like warriors on guard 24/7, because I'm telling you, like, these are the days where technology is taking over, and we only got one more shot to straighten up all we need to straighten up before this AI revolution takes place. Everything we do today will be incorporated into the algorithms. So we need to make sure that not only are we gatekeepers, but we practice our history.
I'm about to do a live talking about that today. The quantum chip, the AI. You see the new open AI, how it learned to copy itself like last night or the day before? But go ahead. But you are correct.
Yeah. So I just want to say that, like, this is the last stand where we need to make sure that we stand vigilant and protect our culture, protect our identity, protect our lineage, protect our heritage. We're not disrespecting any other group, but we need to make sure that other groups respect us, because we've always given respect to others. And we've always been inviting. We've always been the first one to go to battle to support other groups, but we have not gotten that back in return as of yet. So we need to buckle down, because we can't fight all these wars by ourselves. And that's why we have.
Let me ask you a question real quick. You from the Bronx. Who the Fat Joe, what black artist did Fat Joe sign himself that Big Pun didn't bring there?
I don't know if Fat Joe signed like a black artist. I do know the people who put Fat Joe on. And these were the
Digging Craze crew.
And so one of the main leaders of that group is called Showbiz. And I'm older than him, and I know him because we all went to the same junior high school. And what I'm saying to you is that these are the people that put Fat Joe on, right? And we put people on, and we don't hold them to a high level of being respectful and making sure that they know where they got their roots and their beginnings from. And we need to change that dynamic and make sure that, like, anybody we put on, they have to take a pledge. You know what I'm saying? And that pledge is do no harm to those who gave you this opportunity, and respect the culture. And we have to teach people, and we have to teach ourselves about the origin of hip hop. And the origin of hip hop is that it didn't start with just and actually like the elements of breakdancing and graffiti. It started with the likes of James Brown. And don't let anybody say that, oh, he's not hip hop. James Brown is hip hop, because without him, we wouldn't be. Okay, and it's not just James Brown, right? We have other brothers from the 1940s. We have brothers who are actually, look, the tap dancers back from the 1920s, 30s, and 40s, right? Like the Nicholas brothers. Those brothers were the foundation to what we call breakdancing. And so we cannot like allow people to disconnect us from our roots. And all these people came from the South, right? And so that, and another thing too, just
Mario came from the South.
Exactly. And one more thing too, don't allow people to tell you just because some brothers are in California and they're holding down the torch and saying that, like, here's our beginnings. They have a right. They have a right to say and speak on the culture that they are a part of. So whether you're from California, Georgia, Atlanta, Florida, if you are foundational Black American and your roots are in soul, gospel, funk and jazz, and not just the arts, right, but the struggle, right? You have a right. You have a God-given right, a universal right to stand up for your culture. It doesn't matter what part of the continent or coast you come from. You are part of this energy, the people that made it possible. And our people are all over the USA. So do not let people divide and conquer and say, oh, well, this brother's from the West Coast, so he can't talk about what happened in New York. I'm gonna tell you something. Most people can talk about things that they do the science and the knowledge. Some people are born in New York and they have no clue about, like Smokey and the Smokatrons, who came before DJ Kool Herc. Okay, so I give Kool Herc his props, but Kool Herc learned from other DJs and MCs who were before him. Kool Herc came here, he was actually introduced to graffiti first. And when his friend took him to a hip hop party, which wasn't called a hip hop party at the time, right? What did we call hip hop parties at the time? We called it what's the word we call hip hop at the time? The jams. We called it jams.
Park jams and shit like that.
Right, we call it the jam. So when hip hop, when Kool Herc was introduced to his first jam, he's on record to say, "That's what I want to do." Okay, he's on record for saying, "That's what I want to do. I want to DJ like that. I want to have MCs at a spot that sound just like that." So I just want you to know that this stuff happened through the fusion of our early music, which is funk, jazz, soul, and the blues. And do not let anyone tell you that those who came from like the 50s and the 60s, if they were scatting, rhyming, they are our forefathers, and they are the people we have to praise and know their names, like the Nicholas Brothers, right? Like Nat King Cole, all of these great pioneers in the art and culture of soul music, Black American music, foundational Black music. And I just want to say something to my Latino brothers. You are brothers, but remember, do your science. All you have to do is say, okay, if I don't know who, if I think that like we had a hand in creating hip hop, then you have to say, well, here are the people who created it. And you have to give a name, a date, a time. And be wary of people who come up here saying they were from the Bronx and they did this and this and that, but they cannot say the block they grew up on and the people they grew up with. Okay, so we have to really validate and check people who are coming in here trying to be divisive on our culture. Okay, and that's in a nutshell.
That's what Fat Joe is doing. He's trying to be divisive of our culture. That's what he's doing.
Oh, for sure. And so here's, I'm not to cut you off, brother.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Bro. Go ahead, speak, bro.
You know, I'm just passionate, but I just want I don't want to miss what you're saying. But Fat Joe is very, very disrespectful. Not only is he a cutthroat to Black people, he's a cutthroat to other Latinos, right? All those people he put on, they hate him now. Okay, they despise him now because he's not taking care of the people who helped them move the needle. And so we have to be careful about who our open enemies are. And we have to really double down and be mindful that we have to educate ourselves, constantly be students of life. We all should be pursuing 3 things in life: knowing our history, staying on top of technology, and making sure that we all are family oriented, because the family is the nucleus of everything we do.
And let me say something. I want you to listen to this real quick. You know who's supposed to be checking Fat Joe? Math Hoffa. He's a simp. He's a chump. He ain't gonna say nothing. No one's supposed to be checking Fat Joe. Diamond D, AG, Lord Finesse, all them digging in the crate niggas, they should be in his behind right now, checking him, bro. Period. We should have to do this. They should already did it.
You're absolutely right. But here's the problem with this, and I just want to say this real quick. Here's the problem with that. They are all entertainers, and the real job is in our hands, and we're doing what we're supposed to do. Because entertainers, remember, they get their vibe, they get their paychecks from those who sign them for the next act, give them the next record deal, get them a booking in the next concert. So they have to be humbled by those people. They work for the dollar.
Jay-Z, because he signed to Rock Nation now.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
He signed to Rock Nation now. Fat Joe signed to Fat Joe. He signed to Rock Nation now.
Yeah, he signed to Rock Nation. Yeah.
The people you're talking about would be Jay-Z. So that's who's. I mean, that's who would be. That's proverbially. That's I mean.
I'm talking about his big homies that brought him in the game.
Correct.
I know, but that's But I just said.
If Big L was still here, Matt, what Big L would say to him right now?
Yeah, but see, here's the problem, right? The problem is this. The problem is, again, the bottom line is that even those guys who put him on and they're his peers, they're entertainers, and entertainers answer to those gatekeepers who allow them to come to, like, say, the Yankee Stadium for a big gig. They're not going to alienate those people, so they're going to give Fat Joe a pass forever. The job is in our hands, right? We don't answer to, Ticketmasters or Live Nation or Rock Nation we are the warriors of this land, right? We are the persons that are supposed to hold this torch and make sure that we keep the rule, and make sure those people who disrespect us, who goes against us, we make sure that we get the word out that they must pay. And the way they pay is we make sure that we don't attend their shows, we don't buy their merchandise. In fact, we support what's happening on the local level. We support new artists that's in alignment with what we want to support, but we don't have to support a Fat Joe. So just to make sure I'm clear, those people who you just mentioned that should be getting on this case, they're not, because Fat Joe is plugged in with, like you say, like he got his deal with Rock Nation. Rock Nation is what? The gatekeeper for the NFL. So we have to make sure in the NFL, that means like the biggest platform now is halftime at the NFL game. So these people are not going to shut down a Fat Joe. And so Fat Joe is playing both sides of the field. He's what you call a double, triple agent. He works for those who hate against foundational Black Americans. He works for the establishment that want to take away our culture and make sure that we don't get credit for it. And he's also working for himself. So he'll play any side of the field. All I'm saying is that brothers like you who has this platform, you must make sure that as you are universal and you respect all people, but you are raising your children and your family and your community, and you invite your other brothers on this platform and sisters on this platform, we all must be in alignment and on the same code that no one is above disrespecting our culture and our lineage.
You know what?
A fact. You drop heavy gems, and I just gotta say real quick before you go 5/5, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that's in here. Make sure y'all hit the like button. You know the super chats is open, man. My man Bar had things to do today, but he made sure he stopped what he had to do to run this stream because he felt like it was important. You know, y'all can hit the super chat, or you know, whoever the mod is, you know, put my man Cashapp up and all of that. But that's just what I wanted to say real quick. 5/5, rock out.
You know what? I'm gonna screenshot this, and so when I circle back around, I don't clumsy. I want to make sure I do donate to what you guys are doing. I just want to say, if you got to ask me a question about like what happened back in the like early 70s, hit me up right now because I was there, right? And another thing too, even though I was like a young person there, I had older brothers and sisters that was schooling me at the time, right? On the latest songs, the latest dance. Example is, I don't like to talk about air out my family, but my brother was one of like to say the hustlers of that time, right? Back in the 70s. So he was the guy that used to make sure that Flash and them and Melly Mel and them had their weed, right? So he was the type of dude that was all around town, right? Not only just in the Bronx, but in Manhattan. And he used to also like parlay with brothers in Brooklyn. So we got to give it up to the hustlers, because the hustlers was the internet of that time. They were the ones that used to tell all of us what was happening around New York City. So there's a real major story that needs to be told. So it's not just the rappers of that time, because most rappers, like the Melly Mels of that time, they only know their story. But there are other people that can tell you other stories. Like, matter of fact, you heard of the Blue-Eyed Genie? He's on the internet.
You mean Green
So
Eye?
the Green-Eyed Genie. He's one of those hustlers that was fly back in the day, that was moving product and things like that. So he used to make sure that he was integrated all around the city, and he used to bump heads with some of the major players at that time who are now iconic and legends. So it's not just about the entertainers, but those hustlers. They were like sort of like the internet of that time, because they were the ones that was coming back to the hood and telling us all the story that was happening in Money Making Manhattan, in Brooklyn and Queens and things like that. But before I land my plane, I just want to let you know that like in the mid 70s, when I was growing up, I was like 11 years old, around 1977. When I used to get the mixtapes, they used to be on 8-tracks, right? Not even cassettes, on 8-tracks. And that's when we used to get the early, like, mixtapes of the brothers at the T Connections. That's an old hip hop club. The Harlem World, which was in Manhattan, that's one of the old pioneer like hip hop clubs that all the pioneers used to go and MC out of. It was a magical time. It was a great time. And one of the best times I used to have was when we used to go to the park and see the DJ set up. And he was a legit, and let me tell you something, these DJs setting up, these guys were 14, 15, and at best 18 years old. These are young kids starting hip hop. And the only way they could get the equipment out there in the park is they had to have the backing of the local hustlers at that time to make sure that like they wasn't getting stuck up and that they could constantly come out there. And that's where the Black Spades played a heavy hand in making sure that DJs like our brother DJ Mario was able to be one of the most prolific dominant DJs of that time. In fact, DJ Mario was so good at what he was doing in terms of getting the spots and not
Meta
just
Black,
outdoor.
Meta Black, hold on one second. Yo, I pinned the Cash App and the link, so y'all might hit the Cash App. The Cash App link is pinned. You know, so y'all get some good lessons today from this OG right here, Black Meta.
Absolutely, this deeper than extreme right here. This hip hop 101. But for us that's younger, for anybody that's a part of the culture, Puerto Rican, Black. You dig what I'm saying? This hip hop 101 right here. So, you might have to repost the Cash App, or maybe your mods can, repost the Cash App.
Yo, I tagged it.
I have a question for Meta Black. So did you used to go? Did you and your brothers used to go to the? I guess what they used to call the 21 something days of summer that was done by Disco King Mario and the rest of them?
Oh, for sure.
What was that like?
So here's the thing. So where I lived at was the South Bronx, right? And the South Bronx is the area was like Southern Boulevard, Hunts Point, and DJ Mario. They lived a little bit further uptown, the North Bronx, right? But the thing about this is that in the summertime, when DJ Mario was playing his music, you could hear the beat from miles away, the bass. And as a kid, you would like look up and say, where's that music coming from? And you and your homeboys and your crew, you would be on a search to find where that jam was at until you found it. And when we found those jams back in the day, when DJ Mario was like doing his thing, and I'm gonna just say something. When I look at when we found that the jams uptown in the park, I'm trying to remember the name of the park. It's right. I forgot. They'll come back to me, but Bronxdale Park, Bronxdale. So the jams, we used to follow the beat from miles away. And we used to pass Bronx River, and Bronx River would be Africa Bambaataa turf, and further up would be DJ Mario. When we got there, we seen like people like dancing in the streets. We used to do like this, like the Soul Train line. It was just a magical time back then. That's when like today, when you see people playing music in the park, they just stand around. But back then, we used to just have like these crazy like dance contests. And it wasn't a contest for money, just see who was the best dancer. It was just a magical time back then. Beautiful magical time. We had the bus stop, the hustle. We had crazy dance. And that's another thing too. We always created new dances every summer. There was like 2 or 3 new dances that would come out. So I guess by the time winter hit, people would be practicing on the new dances. And by the time the summer came back around, you see all like the hot new dances. So reason why I brought that up is because people often talk about like, breakdancing, but no one talks about the dance styles that we created that is including breakdancing. And that's another reason why we let breakdancing go by the side, because we constantly innovate new dances. And so, when Latinos got into like hip hop breakdancing, I would say that would probably have been around like 77. And remember, Crazy Legs was not the pioneer. He was a student. Trixie and his people, who would be even like 10 or 15 years older than me, they were the pioneers. But the point I'm trying to get back to is this. We created so many dances, and as you see today, we created like I'm still amazed how and I'm sorry if I'm going all over the place, but I'm amazed how when I look at the crump dancers of today, even from crump, you see there's like about 10 different iterations of crump that come out of like that one dance style.
Right.
So I just want to say that like we constantly create these dances, and guess what? That's us. There's no other group of people that's creating these hip hop dances to this very day.
Yo, Meta Black, I want to ask you a question real quick.
Sure.
And this you from the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I bodyguarded for celebrities for over 20 years. So what I'm gonna say is, do you think African Bambaataa should be taking out the hip hop book for the allegations against him?
So here's the thing. When I found out about what he did, I feel like he needs to be crucified and burned. However, when it comes down to historical, factual, documented information, I don't think we're supposed to erase what has happened, right? Because that would leave a gap in our history. I think that he should be paying, he should pay the price. But also there's another thing with African Bambaataa. He's also like a liar too, right? Because
he's definitely a liar.
He can't be one of the creators of hip hop if there were other people who came before him. And what I'm saying is that I want to give him his credit, right? Because he did a lot in hip hop. Like he was one of the major groups of my time. He created the Soul Sonic Force, right? That was a big group. I used to see them at like this skating ring we call Skate Key in the Bronx. And when I first saw him perform, it was like electrifying. That's way before the allegations, but he did move the needle on taking hip hop from what was just the streets to the stage.
All right, now the reason I say that is because you know, back in the day, if a college player got caught taking money and he had a Heisman Trophy, he had to forfeit his Heisman Trophy. Even with the white boy Pete Rose, he got caught for gambling on games. He still, rest in peace, he still never made it to the Hall of Fame. And he's one of the best batters to ever play the game. So what I'm saying is, we could know, but he shouldn't be acknowledged. That's what I'm saying. Listen.
I agree with and then I'm listening to you. I agree that he should not be in a hip hop Hall of Fame, but you cannot say he shouldn't be listed in hip hop history. You see what I'm saying? So I agree with you on he shouldn't be celebrated in an institutionalized way, but we still have to give him credit because he was also part of the Baby Spades. He was actually in the Black Spade. This is why I call him a liar, because he used to say that he was like the leader of the Black Spades.
He was a gang member. He was a gang member.
Well, it sounds like he's asking, like Pete Rose is the way they look at him. They give him an asterisk. So he's saying, why ain't we giving him an asterisk? That's what he said. Why ain't we giving Bambaataa asterisk next to his shit?
Because we keep hearing. You know, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna tell a story, and this is a story I know for a fact. I'm gonna say two things. All right, I used to date this chick. She was a backup dancer for Miss Melody at Keras One back in the day. You know what I'm saying? We same age. All their backup dancers was young. And one day I went to pick her up from the house or whatever. Miss Melody had a rolling chair. She was in the refrigerator eating the food at the refrigerator. So I was asking Shorty, like, yo, what's wrong with her? She was like, he in there with them young boys. And I ain't gonna say allegedly. I'm just because this is what I seen. You know what I'm saying? This is what she told. I'm not gonna say allegedly, because he's the same person that the friend of African Bambaataa is saying, oh well, what he's doing, we can't take away from what he's did for the culture. Now the nigga lied for the culture. He lied on the culture. He did a lot of stuff that wasn't right in Zach. I went to his house in Atlanta. Well, it was Dr. Malachi York compound. And I went to a party. I was DJ Railer bodyguard. And when I went in there, I've been saying this before, Hassan Campbell, anybody came out. He had young boys. I don't know how old they were. They might have been 18, 19. I don't know. But he had them dressed up like Egyptian princesses. young Puerto Rican boys dressed up like Egyptian princesses.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I've been
saying. No, I heard the story.
Yo, we don't claim that as a Puerto Rican moment, bro. We don't claim that as a Puerto Rican moment, bro.
Put me on that Puerto Rican moment like that, bro. Come on.
No. Fuck that. I will locate all of y'all. We will fight for that one. We not claiming that.
Right? He said dressed up like he's especially Egyptian princesses. Damn, Puerto Rico. That's a crazy look.
Yeah, but to be clear, I agree with you that he should not be in a hip hop history museum, hip hop hall of fame. I'm just saying there's a thing though where like when we talk about hip hop history, if you leave him out, you're gonna have like a big gap because he's associated with other hip hop people of that time. Like DJ Mario. Did you know that Africa Bambaataa used to go up to DJ Mario and give him records to play? Because and from that point, he was not a real African Bambaataa wasn't like a bona fide DJ. He just had a big record collection, and he would go around to jams and give other DJs, records to play. And he had that juice because he was part of the Baby Spades. And DJ Mario was one of the original founders of the Black Spades. So they knew each other. But let me be clear, African Bambaataa was part of the Baby Spades. That means that he wasn't the first, he wasn't part of the first crop of the Black Spades. He was like an offspring, which they created the Baby Spades out of. But the point I'm trying to get at is that he wasn't a bona fide DJ. He had a big DJ collection. And so when I think about people like him, and they said that he was like one of the forefathers of hip hop, I guess we could give him that credit, right? No, I'm not even gonna guess. We should give him that credit because he was part of the formation and the foundation of early hip hop. But DJ Mario came before him.
Let me say something. Let me say something. First Finance, you said downplay Caribbeans is whack. We're not downplaying Caribbeans because they're still black. What we are saying is they wasn't the forefathers of hip hop. That's all we're saying. And you saying, who also said most of these FBA bulls are not even from New York. Mostly everybody not originated from New York. Most of the black people that's from New York is from the South. Most of the black people from North Jersey is from the South. So a lot of us is not from New York. My mother was born in North Carolina, but she was raised in North New Jersey.
Yeah.
So
my question is that regardless if you feel like a person might feel like, oh, FBA was just created or this and that, where do the hate come from? Why do it got to be such of a hate to people that claim FBA? Like, where do the hate come in at, bro? Like, don't nobody hate.
Can I ask you a question? Are we sure that he wasn't just talking to the actual individuals that are running that, not the followers of it, just the actual people that are the actual creators of it?
Nobody run FBA, bro. The FBA is Foundational Black Americans. That's all.
Yes. If a person got the audacity to say something about FBA, that means they gotta at least have some knowledge of it, because you can't speak on something you don't got no knowledge of. So when you say FBA, it's deeper than whether people want to say Tariq Nasheed or Lord Jamar, like, because it's a whole meaning behind that, bro. And that's what I don't understand, because when people talk racism and all of that, black people accept everything, bro. It could be white people in our hood, Puerto Ricans in our hood. We not going around picking on them more. You know how, bro, you come down Philly, you drive through the Badlands and all that. You know how many Puerto Rican flags is outside of people's cribs? Ain't nobody coming up like, oh, look, they representing their flag. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand where the disconnect come at, where it gotta be, oh, those FBA guys, they broke. Oh, those FBA guys, them FBA guys is just trying to hold on to what, you know what I'm saying, what they feel like they need to hold on to. And everything is traceable. Everything is out there, bro.
No, you're right. You're right about that. You're right about that, Hood, because my whole thing is, and why would you get on a platform and call them a hate group. If you haven't done the research or just say, hey, this is what they, and then he called them bozos. Then he went into personal attacks. He can't even rap. One of the wackest dudes out of the group. I'm just like, well, where was all these? Why was you taking all these shots and including the group? If you only got a problem with an individual, why would you incorporate a group and just automatically go at Lord Jamar?
But can I ask a question? The platform he was on, that was called Math Hoffa. What's the proper platform?
My expert opinion. Math Hoffa, my expert opinion.
Yeah, Math Hoffa, who was originally a battle rapper.
So even though Math Hoffa might be Caribbean, shouldn't we also be getting on that platform's case for allowing him that platform to allow a person like because me personally, as I think about it, the focus shouldn't be on Joey Crack, right? Because he's a hater, and that's what haters do. We just have to be knowledgeable about who we are and what we created, but we also have to hold each other, right, up to a high standard. And we have to make sure that we say to those who allow people to come around us, if you bring somebody to the party, you're responsible for that person, right? Yep. So we should be getting on Matt Hoffa's platform case. And the first thing I think we should do is tell people, hey, they're not even worth listening to at this point until they redeem themselves.
Somebody in the comment section somebody in the comment section alluded to a video almost like Math Hoffa. In the comment he said Math Hoffa's plan didn't work, and then he wrote like a channel. Like it's earlier in the comments when you were talking earlier, like somebody wrote that and then they said that Fat Joe got an album coming out. How we don't know this is like some publicity stunt bullshit.
Well, and on top of that, like you were saying before, we should get on that platform, but then that goes double back to what Hood said. In our culture, we're too empathetic and sympathetic of other cultures instead of guarding ours to the point where you let him come on there and you don't know what he gonna say. To me, I felt like Bourne said, he disrespected everybody that was sitting there. The way he was saying and how he was talking to him, like we're supposed to look at this black man as a poo butt, or these black men as it's like, why would you come on there? And like you said, you got an album, you got other shit going on. What makes you want to get on there and discredit a person for no fucking reason?
And I'm pretty sure people knew what he was going to say. Yeah, what do you think? You don't think The Rock?
Yo, hold me down for 1 second. Hold me down for 1 second.
All right, it's cool. And Cross hit it on the nose. But Meta, before you pulled up, we had addressed that. That was one of the first situations we had addressed, was the simple fact that it's a panel full of black guys. And like I said, I understand that Math and all of that. He got his platform. He didn't have to be disrespectful, but I had been said that it should have been addressed to at least, if nothing else, they should have at least educated him on what FBA was, because how he spoke about him, was disgusting. And while they was sitting up there laughing and all of that, we pretty much had touched up on that. So that's the biggest issue, is that he was on a panel full of black guys from New York. On top of that, even if they wanted to let him, because when you got a podcast, you gotta let your guests say what they gonna say. So if he felt as though hip hop was 50-50, that's one thing. But once he started saying all them FBA guys, he didn't even give it the proper breakdown of what FBA meant. I forgot what he said. I think he said first black agents or something crazy like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah,
foundational black authority.
Yeah, foundational black authorities is what he said. From right then and there, somebody should have respectfully broke down and let him know.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, some people were saying that he was just talking to Tariq Nasheed and Lord Jamar. That's why somebody should have gave him an understanding. And I can guarantee you that it's plenty of people that he know that's reaching out to him. And probably within the next week or so, he's going to do something on Instagram and be like, I wasn't disrespecting black people. He's probably going to end up clearing it up.
That's like
for sure.
That's like an example like 5 Fifths. you being how you being open on the panel, you being a content creator, we all, and that you allow someone to speak. Now, I'm just gonna say, from your perspective and coming from your culture, if you was sitting in there and y'all was on a major platform like Math, and it was you that was the host, and all the people that was around was Puerto Ricans, and Joe, you was interviewing him, he say that, and that's aired, how would that look?
We're not ending it. I need more clarification. What you
Meaning
mean
as
by this?
if he gonna start something.
I need more. Who are you talking about individually? Why do you feel that way? Like, I need more. You can't unless, because remember, I try to tell people on YouTube, if the only bad publicity is no publicity.
That's true.
So Math could set it up just to make this happen. You know what I mean? Because remember, as a creator, you got to be like, damn, I got to leave them hanging. How can I make them come? So he probably did go into it further, but he just probably ain't fully released that.
So I'm not going to discount what you just said, because what you said makes sense.
I think it should be a little bit.
I think they probably had a multiple game plan. What you just said could be one of the game plans. But when I think about Noriega's show, I noticed that Noriega did something similar on his show, where if anybody talks about who created, when we talk about Black people created hip hop, Noriega will allow people, and he'll say himself that it was 50-50. That the fact of the matter is, let's use historical facts, right? Who was there at the time? Now, I have not seen Microphone Check, the documentary. I have to check it out myself. But I met a lot of the pioneers, right? Actually, I was a club promoter at the age of 15. So that would have been like, Jesus Christ, like 1981 or 1980.
So now I got a question for you. Now think of this scenario as you being the club owner, not a club participant. Because remember, at the perspective we're joining this as is a an audience. So now think about if you're the person obtaining this content is your channel. So you want to make income off of the shit.
Right.
You got to think about all of these aspects of it. For all we know, these two had a conversation about this topic prior to being on camera and knew that this is how it's going to go. And that's probably why they didn't give them pushback. Because if you're thinking that from a logical person, the next logical step would be like, yo, why would you say that about this group? Or are you talking about these people?
And on top of that, you made a point. You said they probably could have talked about it, because maybe they might have talked about it off stage. Off camera, where he felt comfortable bringing it up in front of all of them. They might have all agreed. That's another thing. Perception makes it look like they all agreed with what he was saying, because nobody gave no pushback in that room.
Okay, conversations go like this.
But 5/5 though, this is what I gotta say about that though. I see what you're saying, but the whole thing is this, and everybody up here pretty much, we all got channels and all of that. We all, do interviews and different things as content creators. Whether a person can come up and say the most controversial stuff, but the whole thing is pushback don't take away from it. Pushback adds to it. That's what make them Johns more lit. That's like back when Breakfast Club was going crazy. Charlemagne had that channel going crazy because of the pushback, because of calling people out to their face. What Math was doing was sitting up here just so happy that Fat Joe was on his platform and let him rock out and say what he said.
Right.
Because a person that really got a platform that stand on principles, it's some people that get pushed back and play devil's advocate just because, whether or not they believe what they say or not. Like that's part of the
because that opens dialogue. That open what you're talking about right now. That phrase devil's advocate, that opens up for more dialogue, for different points of perspective, to have more dialogue. And that's why I said I don't know why that aspect didn't happen. So now we're alluding to that. Okay, why wouldn't that happen? And then,
let me tell you why.
Because he was so happy that Fat Joe was up there in the first place. That's what I was,
let me say something. I'm gonna say why it didn't happen. It didn't happen because he's Caribbean. He comes from Caribbean background. He agreed with everything Fat Joe said because he don't really like Black Americans himself. That's all.
I don't get that. I don't get that. So, all right. So a lot of the time, I know I'm muted. That's why you see me talk, because I don't want to be interrupted. But I don't get that shit. That type of shit, I don't get that.
What you mean? What you mean about that, 5/5? Elaborate.
I can't diagnose the correct words, right? But I don't. I'm a dark-skinned Puerto Rican male, bro. I'm black, my nigga.
Right.
I don't look at another person and be like, oh, I don't like him because of whatever, your skin complexion, where you're from. However, I'm not gonna like you for how you treat me or how you treat my loved ones or just how you are. So I can't go off of that. Just I look at Born. I don't like this. This nigga got glasses on, bro. What you talking about? We don't fuck with niggas who wear glasses, bro.
Right.
Like, you get what I mean? Like I need something personal to attach to. And now if you're talking about a public figure like Joe, that's what I'm saying. Like this shit, it's too much aligned. Like we ain't hear nothing about this nigga a month ago, but now you got an album drop, and now you're trying to get all these clicks. You on Math Hoffa shit. He already trying to get the clicks. He's going from being a battle rapper to this YouTube, and he talked about how a bunch of people don't really want to fuck with his shit.
That's facts.
You get what I'm saying? It's I don't know, bro. I just don't have all the info, so I don't like passing judgment without knowing all the info. That's why I'm listening to y'all talk.
Basically, Born is saying that, you know, Math Hoffa was loving it, being as though saying that he was Caribbean was because whether you Caribbean or whatever the situation is, the conversation, the topic, or what the FBA brothers was saying, that apply to everybody besides FBA. When we talking about hip hop, nothing else. So when they talking about the roots of hip hop, they're not including Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, nothing else as far as creating hip hop. Not saying that that's like it was the conversation of Busta Rhymes and all of that. You know, Busta Rhymes could be a great rapper, but they, you know, that's just where the disconnect came at, and that's where I think that Born was saying.
And then this is what Busta said. He said that Black Americans don't have no culture, but he's a 5%, a part of 5% nation of God's nerve. And that's our culture. That's our way of life. Culture is a way of life. So you took our way of life.
You know, he's on YouTube talking about that. He goes, Buster goes, you know, there's no such thing as a black caveman. We always come from civilization. So that's what I don't get. I could show you YouTube videos of the same people talking positive, and then it's like at the same token, they go on another channel and say some other shit. Like nigga, you don't remember saying this shit a year ago, bro? Or that wasn't you? Was that your clone? Like, was that your clone, my nigga? Was that not you? And that's why I say it's some of this shit just for the clicks.
Hey, gentlemen, I have to leave, but I just want to say your guys are doing a great job, and I leave hip hop, the evolution of hip hop, the next evolution in your hands, and I believe that you make sure that like people will respect the culture, respect the origin, and listen. I think all you guys should be working on a documentary, you know, on various aspects of like hip hop, right? Whether, you know, from the origin or way back or where we're going. I love to leave that in your hands, and Happy New Year for 2025 and beyond.
Salute
to
you, King.
You, brother. We're looking forward to hear from you in the future, man. We hopefully that, you know, you can tap in the future streams, because Born King of New Jersey is going to be running a lot of streams and all that, especially upcoming 2025, man. We appreciate the gems you drop, brother.
I appreciate that, and I'll definitely definitely circle back and love to chime in. Let me just leave you with this. 5 years ago, I had produced a conference called Hip Hop Tech Con, and I had invited a lot of technology and hip hop heads so that we could build around like hip hop. So I did that about say 5 years ago. I'm going to do another Hip Hop Tech Con, and when I get all that together, I love to invite you guys in.
Respect.
And salute, brother. And before you leave, do you have any platforms or anything that, you know, the people can reach out to you at, whether it's social media, Instagram, Facebook, or even if you got a YouTube channel?
Yeah. So I'm actually working on this next evolution of where we're going with hip hop, so that we take our legacy into the future, and we'll be at the forefront of AI technology and blockchain technology. Because I believe that what we do in this country, we're always at the forefront, but because of AI technology, we have to make sure that we integrate our stories so these algorithms know that we are like the iconic people that created this culture. So I am on Twitter as at Metanize with an S, at Metanize. You know, and I'm on LinkedIn. You can find me on LinkedIn. Just Google Metanize, and I love to follow up. And if you guys need to talk about like how we can take technology and better the culture, I'm your guy. I'm your elder. I'm there. That's what I build and work on.
Respect, respect.
Respect, bro.
All right. Take care, brothers.
No doubt.
Make it great, my guy. Make your day great.
Much
Just
respect.
remember, adhere to the creator and you make it great. Yo, you know what's crazy about this shit, bro? You know what this should stand for, right? A lot of people don't know that. You know what this should stand for?
What?
The name?
Yeah.
In the amendments, they got us written in as 3/5 of a man. Yeah. That's why if a white man casts the same charge as you with the same history as we get worse punishment. That's what 5/5 is about. That's literally what that's about, being whole. Because remember, they're considered 3/5 of a man.
Yeah, true indeed.
That's what that name is about.
That's peace.
So check this out. I'm about to just throw, because I'm brainstorming over here, right? So I believe there's a video on YouTube, right, where Dame Dash, I think it's Dame Dash, where they were talking about how back in the day, how Suge Knight, Irv Gotti, Rockefeller, and somebody else, they were trying to create like their own distribution
company.
And they said that Jay-Z went and told the feds about that shit.
So P. Diddy did.
They said, I thought the nigga said that Jay-Z was the one that built on that shit.
P. Diddy.
Because it's like all this divisive shit. Anytime we trying to grow, there's always some divisive nigga that's trying to kill, like trying to chop us down. You get what I'm saying? And it's always these media. It's because it doesn't matter how. It's like the bottom of the pyramid, man. Never know what the top is doing.
Correct.
Get what I'm saying? It's like that motherfucker. It's like, I don't know, bro. I'm trying to figure this out, like, yo, because that point of view, how he speak, I can tell you that 99%, or I don't think like that. And I don't know Puerto Ricans who do think like that.
Right.
You know
and that's the reason why I use the analogy of what would be the perception of a person like yourself coming in and understanding people, and then have Fat Joe on there, and then he say that, like you say, you would have to question him, because again, as a Puerto Rican, bro, what is you talking about, bro? Where is this shit coming from? Like,
all you gotta do is bring up his own shit. Like, yo, bro, look, this is what you said 2 years ago on this channel. This is what you said on your own Instagram. This is what you said, my nigga. And now this is what you're saying. You're going against yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you're on camera saying you're black, bro. And now you're saying this shit. So, or is this a clone of you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Today I'm a Mets fan, right? But tomorrow I'm a Yankees fan, and today never happened. The shit didn't happen. Like they got what Cat Williams say, nigga, you know I can see you.
I can see you. Yeah, you're right in front of me.
You're right there. What are you talking about?
No, for real. But yo, yeah, this was a great build, man. I've been up here 3 hours and 17 minutes. Still got 194 people in here, man.
Respect to everybody. Respect to the people, man. The content, man. Again, we should be able to have friendly debates and break down, and because iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? So again, we all here because we all got one place to be, and we all trying to get to one goal. You know what I'm saying? So having conversation and dialogue destroys a lot of walls put up and a lot of misconceptions coming from wherever outside source.
Oh shit. I was about to do a live at 5:30 or some shit. I'm about to change my whole topic. I'm about to talk about this shit right here.
There you go. Yeah.
Hold on one second. We got another brother that came in real quick. Yo, Jonathan Kidd. Hold on one second. Jonathan Kidd hung up. Hold on. Here we go. What's up, my boy?
How you doing, my brother?
I'm great, man. All the silver.
Salute 1418. Yo, listen, I've been on this for a minute watching. It's my first time on this, so bear with me. I'm 51 years old. I've been around the game for a minute, you heard?
Yeah.
I'm from Brooklyn, Bedford-Stuyvesant, Murder and Lewis, some of the projects.
Okay.
Marcy and Troop and all that right there. You already know. The thing about the Puerto Rican and the black thing is getting me pissed off because, like the brother Fifth said, that's separatism. They're playing that game of separatism.
Yeah.
And see, I'm gonna give you context. 3 years ago, I took DNA tests. You know what I'm saying? I'm 51% African, and I'm a high percentage of indigenous. Of course, we got a little bit of Spaniard in us because of the invasion. You already understand the colonization.
Right.
So you black. You black.
So when Fat Joe made those comments, you can't put all of us on that wagon. You feeling me? Because
Facts.
some people ain't got knowledge yourself. You heard?
Yeah.
See, I grew up with the gods, knowledge,
wisdom, understand the culture, Peter Pan, refinement. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You understand? So you can't. The only thing we could do right now, you can't hit a brother pockets. All we could do is educate them. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But
we have to educate. That's the problem. When we, this is how I feel, man. And I'm gonna keep it gangster. When these, can I get real with you on your show? Because I don't want to blow up the
Go ahead,
spot.
man. Go ahead, man.
Yeah,
Just no swearing, my guy.
no
Just try to watch
profanity,
the
no
show.
profanity.
Okay. When these white folks come at us, man, we gotta have that same energy. You hear me?
Facts.
That same energy we got right now for Fat Joe, we gotta have that same energy. We got a lot of Puerto Ricans, we got a lot of black brothers who voted for Trump. That shit's tearing my mind apart. And he was straight up racist. But everybody used to say, yo, that's the way he talks. I don't want to get into that, but that's another story. But we have to put context on everything, man. When the transatlantic slave trade happened, they came to the Caribbean islands and it came up. Don't forget that everything went to the Caribbean islands first.
Yeah.
So we are black, 100,000%.
We know that, bro.
You know, it just bothers me emotionally because I got black nephews. You know what I'm saying? I got black uncles, like African American black. You feeling me?
Yeah.
And division is happening, and they're doing it on purpose.
Right.
Because without unity, there's nothing.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? That's on my 5. Without unity, there's nothing. In order for them to remember Sun Tzu, the Art of War, he said, in order for you to take control of a situation, you must create chaos.
That's it.
Yeah.
They're gonna divide and conquer us. They've been doing this for more than 5. Slave trade didn't happen 400. It's been happening for 5,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
They're just giving us parts and pieces of history so we won't get knowledge itself. So we have to go on our own and look for it, because they're not gonna give it to us. So Fat Joe's made a statement. Maybe Math Hoffa played himself.
Big
But
time played himself, man.
yeah, but I'm just saying, I also understand what 5/5 said. He probably looking for buttons, media buttons, that them chips, you know what I'm saying? Look at Andrew Schultz. He said
Remember, a button to them is money. Every time you
bread.
click, you're getting paid. They hear ka-ching every time you click. It's ka-ching.
And it's not. Yeah, and earlier I heard you people say, Puerto Ricans need to step up and step to Joe and this and that. Listen, I don't fuck with Joe. I don't give a fuck about Joe.
When I said Puerto Ricans, I said the people who put Joe.
Eli's Puerto Rican. Eli's Puerto Rican.
They're giving it a crate crew. Them dudes, they should have checked Joe when he said.
Oh, you mean the people that was in the shop?
No,
listen.
No, the BITC.
Okay.
But we can't even. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. We can't blame no Puerto Ricans. If anybody is to blame, it's KRS-One, because he sparked the whole thing off. We gotta remember this all stemmed from KRS-One when he did that speech when everybody was in there.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, brother. But the thing is, let's put some context on it. Creation comes in all forms. People was really talking hip hop since the slave days, but we didn't call it hip hop back then. It was expressions. You know what I'm saying? That's how the brother expressed himself back in the day. We all know this. It came from organized hunger. We had to express ourselves no matter what. So it came from back then. It doesn't matter if it was Puerto Rican. Yes, it matters if it was black. I get what you're trying to say, brother. I'm not taking nothing from nobody. But we come from the same struggle. That's just my thing. We come from the same struggle.
I disagree.
No, we came from the same struggle, my brother, because you saying disagree. I could tell you, I could take you back. I'm an historian. I could take you back to before the transatlantic slave trade. I could take you back. See, Puerto Ricans were slaves in America with the Africans. See, people don't even know that. We was down south slaves also. They just don't put us together like that. But we was there also. I got family. Like I said, I just did a DNA test. If brother was brother King, if you want me to send you, I can
Do
send
the
it to you.
light
Facts.
Puerto Ricans treat the dark skinned Puerto Ricans differently? That's all we need to know.
No, at that time we was treated almost the same because we was look at them as nothing. As nothing. Like he said, 5/5 of a man, we was looked as nothing. I could show you in my DNA how my ancient Puerto Ricans was slaves.
No, Ricans get whiter than him too. So my mom, born and raised Puerto Rico, don't know English, right? If she keep her mouth closed, you think she a white lady. Blonde hair, white as but when she talk English, you'd be like, damn, your English is fucked up. Nigga, she don't really know English.
You gotta understand these
and my father, mad dark, another part of Puerto Rico. Like there's a part of Puerto Rico called Carolina, Carolina.
Carolina, yeah.
In English, Carolina, Puerto Rico, nigga. That's where the darkest of the darkest.
And you know what's crazy?
It's dark, bro.
I just came from there. Like not even 3 weeks ago. I was there for a month. I was shocked. Not shocked, but I was really into how African culture is deep in Puerto Rico's roots.
Yeah.
Like we look the same. We
the
do the
Bob
same
Wa.
thing.
I'm talking about we the Bob Wa dances, all that, the
That's what I'm talking
Congos.
about, the actual the native to the island, not the projects. You
exactly.
go into the woods. That's why I tried to tell them earlier. There's still people in Puerto Rico that live like that now.
It's deeply rooted
in the woods. They still live like that now.
Listen, I could take you to a town named Yunca. Listen, nothing but black brothers over there. Dark, beautiful woman with dark green eyes. Beautiful, black. They don't speak a lick of English. They don't speak a lick of nothing. All they speak is Spaniards. You got to understand that at that era when they colonized Puerto Rico, a lot of Taino Indians helped them escape. And when they escaped with them, they intermingled the blood. And that's when the real Puerto Rican, Puerto Rican was born. Because before that, we was known as Borinqueños, which is the original Puerto Rican. We was labeled Puerto Rican. America gave us that name Puerto Rican after the African and the Taino mixed
their blood. Earlier when I had the flag.
My whole thing is this. But my whole thing is this. When it comes to Puerto Ricans and all of that, y'all don't ever speak up on nothing. If y'all connect so much to black people,
y'all can't say y'all.
No, listen, y'all as a whole. I didn't see.
You gotta call it out, my nigga. You gotta call it out.
We like to let one. Hold up 1 second. Let him talk, and then you can talk.
Y'all be trying to connect.
No. I'm telling him to let you talk.
Bro, it ain't that.
Yeah, I'm telling him to allow you to talk. So then. I'm telling him to wait for his response. That's all I'm saying.
I never heard no Puerto Rican speak up on anything concerning black people when it comes to any type of struggles or anything that black men deal with until this hip hop topic came up, bro. I never heard it. Why all of a sudden we talking about hip hop and who created it? Now it's we won and we this and that. Like, I'm not trying to hear that.
I never said the Puerto Rican created it. They was there when it was created. It wasn't created by them, but they contributed.
And that's the topic. And that's just what the topic is.
The topic is. And you got to understand, they contributed heavily. You got to understand, at one time, they had I'm 51. At one time, they had like a Latin type beat. Remember that? Came back in the days when they had this, when they started incorporating the Congo salsa beat with the hip hop beat.
But true. But you got to understand, where did the Congo beat come from?
Yeah, but we already established that from the beginning when they said that the African slave, at the transatlantic slave trade came to Puerto Rico. That it's still. See, the thing is, hip hop started like what 2,000 years after the Atlantic slave trade. So African roots been incorporated in Puerto Rico for hundreds of years before anything. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we have little discussions like this. It's healthy. I love it. You know what I'm saying? But when the divisionary comes as, oh, it's solid black or it's solid Puerto Rican, you just say us. You know what I'm saying? As a black culture, yes, I understand African. It came from Africa. We understand that. Just like the original Jews came from Egypt, from Ethiopia. We all know this. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things like it's original. Yes, we the original Adriatic. Got the original Adriatic.
It's black American.
100%.
Wait, every other genre of music is black American first. Why would hip hop be any different? You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not disputing that. Did I dispute that? I gave
no,
him
hold on.
flowers.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, what do you mean? Because from what I learned, black man created rock and roll.
Yeah,
black man created.
That's what I mean.
That's what I mean. Like I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't adhere to the mainstream historical system oppressional history, because history is his story. Who's he? The motherfucker who won the war. That's who.
The victor. He tells the story the way he wants to.
Yeah, that's who he is. You got to figure this shit out on your own, bro. And that's why somebody in the comments said that they think that 50 is in Fat Joe ear. That would be an awesome explanation to this shit. That would be an awesome explanation. You like, I don't understand what this nigga think about. Oh, 50 talk to copy. That would be a great explanation.
Yeah, because you remember it was back in the days. You got Chop, you got Wick, you got all these guys from the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan that was tagging like crazy all over the place. They, a lot of them was Puerto Ricans, and they blew up the scene as
right there. But that's not what they're talking about.
No. That's why I said contributed.
The tagging and y'all run the rice and beans. That's not what they talk about. They're talking about actual music.
Yo, y'all bring the rice and beans to the cookout. Y'all bring the rice and beans. Y'all bring the plantains.
Hold on. We have the chuletas, the totones, ajo con gandules, juntos, all that. We got the maltas, we got the limbes. Don't forget the limbes, nigga. The ices. You call that shit in English.
Don't forget the coquito.
Yeah, and don't forget this badass Spanish bitches with the fat asses. Don't forget that part.
No, but listen, all jokes aside, like I love the vibe, you know what I'm saying? It's just the division that bothers me. And like I said, it's Fat Joe gotta get checked. He's been checked in his life plenty of times. I know more than one story. I did 15 years in the pen, so I know more than one story than you think. You know what I'm saying? So he just gotta get educated. You know what I'm saying? And he don't speak for us.
I think he was being ignorant.
Fat Joe don't even know how to speak Spanish.
And we also gotta look at. And we also.
I've heard his Spanish. It just sounds bad. I've heard it. It sounds bad. It just sounds bad. Yeah, you talk. It just sounds really. You hear the Americanized accent. You can.
He talked like a dude that just came from Greece trying to talk English.
Yeah, really goofy.
And you want to know what's the crazy part, yo? I'm gonna be 100 with you, right? If he was to move to Puerto Rico, a nigga like him would probably get killed. Like, and I'm gonna be 100 because the Puerto Rico, that's what this New Yorkers shit's about. Because Puerto Rico, they be like, man, y'all niggas ain't real Puerto Ricans. These niggas have to come up with their own name, New Yorkers. That division. This is a fact. That's what that's about. Because the Puerto Ricans from Puerto Rico, they be like, nigga, you ain't Puerto Rican, you're a New Yorican. You be
all
like,
it is. Let me tell you something.
Like, I live in Texas. I don't give a fuck. You're still a New Yorican.
But what I want everybody to understand is, like bro that just pulled up on here, it's no division, bro. It's not that it's blacks against Ricans. That ain't the type time that's going on right now. The topic is just, who started hip hop. And like you said earlier, you know what I'm saying? You said who started hip hop. But if we talking about who started hip hop, that's one conversation. But homie went up there and not only, said that it was like 50-50 starting it, which is, a topic of his own. He went to go disrespect the FBA. It's no black man in America that can go over Puerto Rico and play with no Puerto Ricans like that. Our head to be chopped off. And that's our whole situation, because as accepting as the black man is in America, we should be the last people that get disrespected by anybody that we embrace.
I get it.
Culturally created.
And that's why I said he got an answer to that. You know what I'm saying? He got an answer to that. You're right. But what I mean about the division, there's individuals that's looking at the show, for example, that don't really got context. You know what I'm saying? Like the media, they don't put context behind shit. Over here, there's no context. They haven't been listening as long as I've been listening. I've been listening to your show, and I'm kind of proud of myself for like 2 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Well, salute to the King of New Jersey for the content, holding you on with the content.
No doubt, and that's salute, you heard? But
find out Heck got ADD.
Yeah, of course, you already know. That's why I keep it on me. But listen, there's people that's gonna take this out of context.
That's fact.
You understand what I'm saying? So no matter how much we have in cordial, educational conversation, But there's people that's not on that level. See, certain people are looking for certain trigger words so they can start beef. There's got certain people that's looking for something just to start something. And that's on both sides, whatever side. That's why I'm saying that when I say division, that's what I mean. That there's people, yeah, I'm telling you, I see it every day. I grew up in,
He
listen,
talking like the person that was up here earlier, how he just started calling the other dude derogatory names for no reason.
Yeah.
That's what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
facts.
That type of energy.
And
That's
then,
what he's alluding to.
But then
He's
I had
Puerto Ricans that'll just, it don't matter what you say. You be like, yo, it's 100 degrees outside. It's nice and sunny. It's 1 in the afternoon. A nigga come out of nowhere. No, the fuck it's now. You fucking lie for no reason. Yo.
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong?
And
You need to stay away from.
And then also when dude earlier was making comments about, oh, they don't wear Jordans, they wear Air Miguel's and shit like that. See, that has racial context behind it.
No, that was my boy from Cali, and that's what the Mexicans. He talking about the Mexicans of Cali.
Yeah, but you can't misconstrue a Mexican with a Puerto Rican. That's different. We Caribbeans. They Latin Americans. It's a difference, and people don't even know that. That's another story. Yeah. But don't put us in the same pot. We Caribbean. Remember, we Caribbean. The Latin America.
But just how you speaking on putting respect on your name, we need that same respect, bro. Just how you.
But that's why you gotta have the same energy. Like you know who did that? Them crackers. Them crackers did that. Them crackers did that. Them crackers did that. Have that same energy for them. Them crackers did that. Me, I walk around barking on crackers all day.
For everybody. The energy the same for everybody. What is you talking about, bro? Ain't no crackers coming out sideways to no niggas.
But it's happening. But it's happening.
Where it's happening at? Where it's happening at?
Listen, I'm from New York.
I'm from Philly.
It's happening.
Them white boys move accordingly in Philly. I can't speak on New York or nowhere else, bro. There's no white boys playing with us out here. What are you talking about? Keep that.
We ain't talking. See, we ain't talking. See, we ain't talking about. See, you taking it to the hood level. I'm talking about like these crackers trying to take away DEI. I'm talking about shit like that.
Bro, the people
that's where the power is at. That's where the power is at.
Bro, and you know what happened? Malcolm.
That's where the power is at.
Black Panther Party. Movement.
Yeah, I know about the original Black 21. I know about all that.
Do you know about
George Wallace?
Movement? Do you know about the movement in West Philly? Do you know about that?
No. Educate me, my brother.
Do your due diligence. It's no different than the Black Panther Party, where it was an organization of black people standing up to the white infrastructure that was oppressing black people. And they came with a chopper over top of their house in West Philly. They bombed the cribs, killed kids.
I heard about that. Yes.
So that's what happens. That's what happens when the black man stand up to the people that's in power, bro.
And that's a fact. I understand. I understand.
All I'm saying is respect us. We respect y'all, bro.
Yes.
Respect y'all. We respect cultures and all of that.
I respect you. Listen, I respect the African American, Black, whatever label they want to put on it. I respect it 1000% because it's part of my history.
But that's why I said you gotta be because what you just did is no different than what Fat Joe said. You telling us to stand up to the
what I was trying because fuck Fat Joe. I'm talking about it's beyond that. We outnumber these people right now. We need to get our balance together and do what we gotta do to balance it out. That's all. Because they're not gonna let us into power unless we take it. You feeling me? And that's the only way we could take it. But that's another story. The point I was trying to make is the divisionary aspect of it is just people is not educating themselves. That's it. They got over here. Niggas ain't got no energy. Crackers don't walk around. I live in a cracker hood. I'm in Long Island. My money's up. I'm in the Hamptons. You know what I'm saying? So I retire, move to the Hamptons. I'm surrounded by.
Step your ass outside right now. Go split one of them crackers melons right now. Right now, nigga. Fuck all that talking. Go out there right now. Split one of them niggas melons right now. You not doing that? I'm just fucking with you, yo. That's a joke.
Definitely. And it's all respectful. It's nothing but a barbershop conversation. No
facts.
I just want to say, like, when you say stand up to the cracker and the white, like we've been doing that.
I'm not just talking about you though. I'm talking about all of us.
I know, but facts. That's a fact. So
that's why I said in the beginning. That's why I said in the beginning, I don't understand how this nigga become in office, this orange ass nigga, how he became in office when a lot of blacks and Puerto Ricans and Hispanics voted for this nigga. That's all.
We won't really get into politics on
Yeah,
this.
yeah, facts.
You don't know. I tell you right now, the last president that we had money in our pocket was him. That's why.
Listen,
that's why he's back. The last time gas was low and milk was low, he was in office.
Listen, okay, I just want to.
We won't get into politics.
We're not gonna get into that. Yeah, we're not gonna get into that. But I'm just gonna say one thing. You heard? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. You heard?
But numbers can be manipulated. They can be manipulated.
Numbers don't. Don't forget he picked up an Obama economy, but we're gonna leave that alone.
All right, yo, but check this, man. We've been on here 3.5 hours, man. I appreciate everybody that came up. Yo,
appreciate it.
My boy.
Nice to meet y'all. I don't have a platform. I just wanted to voice my opinion.
Yo, everybody in the chat, subscribe to everybody on his platform. We got the Mac Mizzle Show. We got 5/5 Show. We got Cross, aka The Plug. We got the Hub Blogging. And you also got the God, Born Divine Almighty Allah, the King of New Jersey, BTBTV. We bully the bullies. Yo,
Facts.
we out.
All right. Peace.